Hello, Milo. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just came back from being in town. Did had a walk with my brother. We had like a brunch. Pretty good. I got new books. We're gonna do another day of knitting. I don't know how much I want to play Minecraft today. We'll see. We'll see if I play later. Yo, what books you got? Babushka. Nick and Charlie and the other. I don't know if Twitch will automod it, so. Wait, Nick and Charlie and the other. Like, that's what the book is called? What is it about? How'd the cleaning go? It went actually pretty well. Like, I was actually able to sleep on my bed, you know? The closet is functional now, which is stellar. I'll show you guys when I turn the camera on, but like the closet is functional, which is amazing because it hasn't been functional in literal years. Like there's still a lot of cleaning to do. How'd you get it that messy? Well, see the thing is that it wasn't messy in the sense that like, you know, there was piles of garbage everywhere. Like not really that kind of thing. More that I had too much stuff and not enough room. So stuff would be piled on top of each other. So if anything was at the bottom, I wouldn't be able to get to it. So, yeah. And like it's kind of what happens when you live in the same place for a really long time. You just kind of put stuff on top of each other. So I knew where everything was. It was just, yeah. That's just kind of how it'd be. So like for my closet, for example, there used to be a bookshelf in there. But the bookshelf broke. So I had all of my manga and comic books stacked on top of each other. Which means that wasn't functional, obviously. Like, so any comic books that were on the bottom, I couldn't get to. And then I just put things in front of it. So, yeah. But now it's functional. Now I can get to all of my knitting stuff, all my cross-stitching stuff, all my bobbin lace stuff. I can move my hoodies around. Like an actual functional closet. It's amazing. Yo! Ooh. Misa? Is that how we would pronounce your name? Misa out. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. What were you streaming? I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I'm really dyslexic. That's a 0, isn't it? Yes, it is. There we go. A little shout out. What were you streaming? I'm assuming Minecraft. Ooh, what were you doing in Minecraft? I'm doing great. What I can say because on Twitch, but the Nick and Charlie one is, I don't know, but what the book is about. It's the two main people of Hearts of... Oh, cool! Oh, that's cool, that's cool. Yay! Minecraft, ooh. What were you doing in Minecraft? My day- oh, building and stuff, yes. I was looking at your profile while I was reading chat. My day was pretty good. I went out for brunch with my brother. I got some books. I went to a garage sale. Guys, I got a new hard drive. Ooh. I got a new hard drive for $5 and a Raspberry Pi. Like the computer gadget, not an actual Raspberry Pi. I'll show you guys. I know, I'm very excited. I think I still have the hard drive out. Yeah, I do have it out. I can show you guys. And I'm lost here, the people I knew. They got me surrounded, and what am I supposed to? Guys, the view between villages extended is like a tragic. I sobbing, crying. You have a nice voice, thank you. I've been the wheel back between villages, and everything's still. Yo, I love that song. That song is awesome. Woo! Hello. Hi everyone. Guys, so Chimby mentioned this earlier, but I was cleaning my room yesterday. Hello, Oak! How are you doing? I was cleaning my room yesterday, specifically my closet. You guys can't see my closet. My closet's like right here. Basically, my closet for literal years had, okay, so the bookshelf that used to be in it broke. So all my comic books were stacked on top of each other. And then I would put stuff in front of it. So, like, I had, like, comic books and all that sort of stuff in front of it. And so, like, while my closet wasn't, like, dirty... Oh my god. The ads. I'm so sorry. The ads are here. The ads. The ads. What's in front of my closet right now? So I just, like, make sure I don't, like, dox myself. Hold up. Okay, I think we're good. They're gone now? Excellent. Okay, yeah. I'm about to go through my books. Yo! Please tell me about your books, please. Yeah, so, like, oh, as you can see, also, I had to take out all my comic books, but I also had to take out all my D&D books. Look at all my D&D books. My goal in life is to have all the version 5 books. Look at this. There's so many! Do you have a fave book? Ooh, I do have a fave series. I really like The Maze Runner, although I haven't reread it in a while, but The Maze Runner is a really good book. I really like The Maze Runner. Maybe like a series of unfortunate events. That was like my first favorite book. I'm like looking at my bookshelf. The Night Vale books are pretty good too. Anyways, this is I don't think I can move. Can I move this camera? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There's my closet. Okay, so you guys don't know what it looked like before, but look how functional it is now. So like I have like my sweaters are up here, and then I have like this has like my knitting, cross stitch, and bobbin lace stuff in here. There's still some stuff in front, like you can see that there's some boxes in front. I haven't cleaned it out yet, but like, you know. Comic books are in here, and then right here underneath, there's like all my knitting books are in a box, like right here. So it's like not finished, but like it's functional now. I can get to everything. It's, you know? Which is stellar. Oh, that's my other monitor. Hey, I've only seen the movies. Do you think reading the books is still worth it? Yes, because the movies and the books are like completely different. In the movies, they made it a lot more of a traditional... They made it a lot more traditional zombie apocalypse movie, Whereas, like, obviously the first book is, like, them being trapped in a maze, and then when they get out of the maze, there's, like, zombies everywhere. Whereas the book, the idea was that the zombies weren't, like, zombies. There were people who were infected with a disease that made them go crazy. So, but they were fully intelligent human beings that were just crazy. So, like, they could plan, and, like, you could infiltrate them. You could pretend to be, one of the zombies if you, like, acted crazy enough. And you could infiltrate them, and, like, they could infiltrate people places if they could force themselves to pretend to be sane enough. Like, it's way scarier in the books. I have a lot for my little sister for her birthday, so she won't know what book. Ooh, yeah. Okay, then I will start them soon. Yeah, they're amazing. They're really good. And there's also 2 extra books that they never made into movies. There is 2 prequel books. One of the prequel books is about, like, how the world ended, basically, like what the flares were like and everything like that. And then the other prequel book is about, like, the kids that go into the maze before they go into the maze. But I do recommend reading them afterwards. So read The Maze Runner, then read, what's a book called? I think it's called The Kill Order, is the prequel that's, like, about the flare, and then you read the one that's about the kids in the maze. Yeah, the kid in the maze one is called The Fever Code. Yeah. And if you do end up liking them, the person who wrote The Maze Runner also wrote a sci-fi series of novels that, the first one's called The Eye of Minds, and it's a sci-fi. It's about VR, which is pretty cool. I've only ever read the first book, though, so I don't know how good the actual, like, series is. Yeah, depending on what type of books you like, I have, like, a lot of recommendations for books, as you can probably tell. There's, like, there's 2 other shelves that you can't see here, so there's one shelf, like, right here, and then there's a shelf above, and then there's another shelf down here. Jesper, hello! How are you doing? I was knitting a sock, so hold on, let me grab the... I'll grab the other knit after. Hello, Emery. What do you mean, why? What do you mean, why? You're not supposed to be here? What do you mean? I'm streaming. What do you mean? This is when I usually stream. Thursdays I stream at 7 p.m. PST. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I stream at 3 to 4-ish. What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course I'm supposed to be here. Anyways, guys, look at the books that I got. Okay, so I got this book. It's called Radio Silence. Let me read you the back. Frances Yaver spends her time studying and making fan art for her favorite podcast, University City. Her favorite podcast, you say? Edo Last is known as a smart, quiet kid. No one knows that he's also the creator of University City and goes by the name Radio Silence online. Have you read this book? Have you read this book? How is it good? Yo, really? Taker, hello! An authorized biological form detected in topside high security. Oh. Alert. An unauthorized biological form detected in topside high security sector. It's good or I wouldn't be freaking out. It's Alice, the author of Heartstopper. Is this actually the author of Heartstopper? I didn't know. I had no idea. The reason why I picked it up was because, first of all, like, just, like, the cover with just, like, Radio Silence, it just looked really cool. I really like the aesthetic of, like, analog, like, media, basically. And then when I read, that it was about, like, the person, who, like, the main character, oh, we had to take out the bookmark, because the bookmark will dox me. I don't know, like, the first page. Let me read you guys the first page, because it sounds... Okay, obviously I'm assuming that Alice, the author, definitely listens to horror podcasts, because this does sound like the beginning of a horror podcast. This is the beginning. Hello. I hope somebody is listening. I'm sending out this call via radio signal. Long outdated, I know. but perhaps one of the few methods of communication the city has forgotten to monitor. In a dark and desperate city, a desperate cry for help. Things in University City are not what they seem. I cannot tell you who I am. Please call me. Please just call me Radio. Radio silence. I am, after all, only a voice on a radio, and there may not be anyone listening. I wonder if nobody is listening to my voice. Am I making any sound at all? That's so Welcome to Night Vale coded. That's Welcome to Night Vale coded. Guys, I haven't read this yet. Copyright alert. You're allowed to read passages from books. You know that, right? And, like, you're allowed to quote things from books? That's what papers do. Like, you're good. You can do that. I just wouldn't be able to read the entire book to you guys. I would be able to, if I wanted, to write a book review on this, quoting the book directly. You do know that, right? You can do that? Anyways, so I'm pretty excited for this one, actually. I'm even more excited that you guys were, freaking out about it. I'm way more excited about it. I was a little bit nervous, because I feel like there's probably a romance in this. But it's fine. Anyways, the next book that I got, this is a fantasy book. It's called The Starless Crown. This is an adult fantasy. It's not in the YA section. And it just sounded cool. It says, a gifted student foretells an apocalypse. Her reward is a sentence of death. Fleeing into the unknown, she is drawn into a team of outcasts. A broken soldier who once again takes up the weapon he's forbidden to wield and carves a trail back home. A drunken prince who steps out from his beloved brother's shadow and claims a purpose of his own. An imprisoned thief who escapes the crushing dark and discovers a gleaming artifact, one that will unite a power struggle across the globe. On the run, hunted by enemies old and new, they must learn to trust each other in order to survive in a world evolved in strange, beautiful, and deadly ways, and uncover ancient secrets that hold the key to their salvation. With each passing moment, doom draws closer. So, I don't know, it sounds pretty cool. Solitaire Radio Silence, Nick and Charlie Hearts Review Your Book, and I was born for this. Yo! Oh, okay. I'm gonna go, but I hope you have a great stream. I have found a run. Alright, thank you again for the raid! I hope you have a good day. If you play MC later, what are you gonna play? If I was gonna play MC later, it'd probably be better MC. It is yet again. Sunday or Saturday. I see how it is. What do you mean? What do you mean? Guys, I stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What do you want from me? Hello, one. But hi, Alex. How are you doing? Anyways, I'm really excited for Radio Silence now. It's probably not the next book I'm going to read because I really want to read this one. But this one's pretty short, as you can see. So hopefully we'll get through this one pretty fast. So. And then I could read Radio Silence. Alright, let me get to knitting. The next color that I need, I don't know if I have anymore. Because it's like... Oh, it's the orange. It's the orange, not the yellow. No, it's still in my head that you're knitting on Fridays and I cannot put my thought that you also said Sunday or Saturday. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine, Alex. I was just joking because Emery was talking about how I was streaming at the wrong time. I have a Pride event tomorrow, so if you stream tomorrow early, I won't be there. That's fine. It's okay. You don't have to get to every stream. I do usually... Okay, so usually in my head, the schedule is Thursday is spooky, Friday is knitting, Saturday is usually Minecraft, and then Sunday is kind of like whatever I feel like. But I really wanted to knit today, so it's knitting time. Nora has deployed missile drones equipped with redacted systems. Are we role-playing like an SCP thing right now? What's behind you? What is that you have so many of? What are you doing tomorrow? Do you mean this? Do you mean these? Do you mean these? These are D&D books. Yeah, they're all Dungeons & Dragons books. Aren't they pretty? I have an exam on Monday and I cannot memorize anything. I hate history and numbers and all the fancy names. Aw, dude, I hate that for you. I'm so sorry. Just realized we're not on the right. There we go. Yeah. No, it says that I somehow found a way into my local military channel. Lol. If you're actually, like, telling me, like, real military stuff right now, cease that. I don't want to know. I don't want to be complicit in this. I want to learn how to crochet tapestries. I want it over already so I can do whatever I set my heart to. Fair enough. Are you, I won't. Okay. Is the Monday exam your only exam and then you're, like, done and you have, like, summer after that? Because that's nice, dude. Dude, I have to write one more episode of the podcast before we go on break. And dude, I'm so excited. Like, I'm still gonna be technically writing episodes, but I won't be editing episodes. So, like, or maybe I will be. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's freaking out. What the F? Your what is? Phone? Your phone is freaking out. You got a text or an email. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Yeah, but I still have things to do until 30th. I won't have uni until 10th. I have to finish an assignment on copyright, and it's been hell. My brain is a big, big mush. Oh, dude. What are you going to school for that you have an assignment on copyright? You don't have to say, obviously, but, like, I am very curious. Like, I did a, like, publication class, and we did talk a little bit about copyright, but not, like, a lot. Guys, there's just still so many rows. There's so many rows. There's still so many. I also still don't really know what I'm going to do for the sleeves. Alright, hypothetically speaking, if you got the chance to airstrip somewhere, where would you airstrike? Oh, airstrike. I mean, probably nowhere, because, like, you know, like, that, it causes, like, a lot of death and panic and awfulness. You know? Like, I'm not, like, a huge fan of the military in general, so probably nowhere. I'm gonna be real. Taking Uni of Fine Arts, we had marketing. Oh, a marketing class. Okay. Which is fine, but now we have towards artists and copyright class. Yeah, okay. I understand. Jeez. Anywhere could fiction or non-fiction. Oh, okay. I don't know. There's not really, like, I mean, like, I don't think so. I don't think there's really any, like, there's not, like, really something I've ever been like, we should blow that up. That sounds like a bad idea. Like, I don't know. The cult to your life skill base. Real. Oh my god. The QSMP, just for the lols. How far in are you? I'm about halfway. I'm a little bit further than halfway on the back. And its sleeves usually, like, knit up pretty fast. I just don't really know what I'm doing. Think culture base. For the lyrics to Dream Song. Dude, okay, I unironically actually do really like Drew's song. It will be exploded at 2,000 hours. Okay. Is it back the same thing or slightly different? It is different than the front. So this is the front. The back is just the stripes. So you can see how there's like stripes on the side here. Like there's like the light blue, yellow, light blue, dark blue, and then it kind of fades out. And then at the bottom here, it's the same thing. It's instead of that, it's just the stripes all the way up. And the stripes are supposed to look like the one on Wilbur's sweater from the music video. Yeah. Hold up. Okay, we're holding. I was sorry for that day when Trashy snitched on me having a question. I still do, but I'm not ready to ask. You don't have to be sorry. Like, I mean, like, if you genuinely didn't want me to know, like, I'm sorry that, like, you know, like, Trashy told me. Like, I don't, like, I mean, like, you can ask, like, if you feel more comfortable DMing it to me, feel free to. Like, my DMs are open. Like, you know? And, like, honestly, there's not, like, a lot of questions that you could ask me that I would be like, that's a little bit weird. Crying the first time I ever wore a suit. Those things I never said. Yeah, no, like yeah, I mean, like, it really is a good song about grief, and I feel like it's gonna be memed a lot, just because it's Dream making it, and also use a lot of autotune. Where are the emeralds in the SMP? In the lifesteal one? I don't know, man. I don't know. My dog is a cutie patootie, but he thinks the food is free. Like he plays 10 bills. Or you said that yesterday. Oh my god. Welcome back, Earth. Now you wanted to help, but what the hell, man? It's all good. It's all good. Like, I mean, like, obviously, like, obviously it probably made you a little bit, like, kind of, like, but... Time to commit communism. Tigger, I have lost a thread of what you're actually talking about, like, a while ago. I heard people were angry at him and saying it's wrong, but like Techno Dad's in the vid. What do you what do you mean he's wrong with the song? Yeah, I mean like I feel like I mean okay, so like I do have a lot of criticism about Dream. This song is not one of them. Like it's a song about grief and it's a song about like being hidden, I guess, and being like in public with grief. But because it's like kind of a poppy, like kind of like if you don't listen to the lyrics, it kind of sounds like I don't know, and like I mean it's not like a weird style. Like you know what I mean? Like a lot of people do make songs that are like really sad, but when you like only if you listen to the lyrics. I don't know. Like it like if it wasn't obvious that he had asked permission to have techno, like I feel like the song itself and the music video itself, if you were to take out techno, I feel like people would not be as mad about it. I think it's the reason why, because there is like a like kind of like a representation of Technoblade in there that people were kind of like mad about it. But like it's clear that they did get like the family's permission because Technodad is in the video. Like if that wasn't clear, I also would probably be kind of iffy about it, but like it's clearly there. Like, you know? So we talked about the other day, like Technodad directed it. Oh yeah, then like, you know? No, I'm going to give everyone emeralds. Communism. Okay. I mean, sure, sure. I don't know. I feel like there are some things that um that Dream does require criticism on. I feel like this song and this music video is not one of them. But you get none? Okay. I'm never on that server anyway, so it doesn't really matter. People just give me stuff, I'm gonna be real. I only ate one bean. Do you eat good? I generally like to think I eat good, yes. Yeah, FNAF movie, let's go! Jeez, I am also very hyped for the FNAF movie. I am glad that it's happening around Halloween, so that, like, it can be like the Halloween movie. I can go see it on Halloween. Although I probably will try to get it. Try to get them, the first day, like the first day it comes out so I don't get spoiled, because I will cry. I also kind of want to go into it with no expectations as well, because I feel like as soon as it comes out and people, like, start talking about it, people are gonna be like, oh, like, this thing is, like, really bad, and, like, this wasn't very, like, accurate to the game, or, yeah. That's when I was a clown with a clown doll on my neck riding it. That's awesome. I don't remember what I was last year. I just returned for you, by the way. I know, I saw your message. Dude, you did not have to, like, just power through, like, drawing it for, like, 4 hours or whatever it was. Dang, man. What was I for last year? I'm sure I have pictures of it. I don't think I really... I think I definitely dressed up, but, like, in... Did you like it? I don't think... Did you actually end up sending it? Because when I saw it, I just saw the, like, the message that you had, that you had done it. Let me go look at it. I got distracted. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't remember who this person is. Ooh! Yo! Oh, that's awesome. That looks awesome. I love that. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Good job, man. I used to celebrate Halloween. You're actually the only person I know who wears Halloween costumes at this age. I don't think I... Well, I mean, I still do cosplay, so it's, like, kind of basically the same thing. But, like, on Halloween, I usually tone it down, like, a lot. Like, I don't... Usually I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be, like, a witch this year. And then, like, dress up as a witch. I usually am just kind of like, okay, what wig can I put on? And what, like, fun outfit can I put on? And then, like, usually what happens is I just, like, watch, like, Over the Garden Wall with my friends. I was Sans last year? Yo, let's go. Andrew Fox do? Yo, let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome. When you put some crimes together. Now, Tank, I feel like you're just, like, actively trying to get me in trouble. Like, I think you're gonna have to be more specific than that. I think I'm gonna dress up as a clown getting ripped in half this year. That sounds really ambitious and cool. Hello, Rabbit. How are you doing? No, on the server? Like on the Minecraft server? Like on Meadow SMP? What do you want to do? Oh, I can do liquid. I'm glad. Bonk! Spotify sometimes does it, that if, like, the song is too new. Good evening, my unfeminine fellow. Cherry, that's definitely a greeting. Wow. I'm excited for 4th of July. That's so cool for you, American. Blinky. See, I do like I do like fireworks. Oh, why, thank you. See, so Canada celebrates Canada Day on July 1st. So July 1st is when we get, like, all the fireworks and stuff. And the fireworks are cool, but, like, everything else is kind of like, you know? Yeah, that's fine. Like, that's fair. Like, a lot of neurodivergent people really don't like fireworks, and I get that. I really do. Did you see the new Hell of a Boss episode? If it came out in the last, like, month, no. No, I have not. Wait, hold on. Like, the new Hell of a Boss episode, that means that... Oh, you know what? I probably should watch it. Came out today, but okay. Okay, yeah, then no. Then I have not. I usually tend to binge watch them, where, like, I will wait a few months, and then I'll just, like, binge watch, like, 5 episodes in a row. But I think I missed the last 2. So, I might have to go watch it. Dude, I need to revamp my Luna cosplay. My Luna cosplay, like, could be so much better than it is. And I really want to cosplay Luna again. Kesha's in it? Like, the singer? We have fireworks, s'mores, Mexican candy, and alcohol for 4th of July. I'm so hype. Yo. Oh wait, you watch Hello Boss? Oh my god, I love that show. It's amazing. When the pilot episode came out, me and my friends all cosplayed, like, the main 4 people. Here, I can show you guys a picture. Because it was, like, it was right before COVID hit, and it's genuinely was the most fun I've ever had at a con. Was the Hell of a Boss group that we did. Like, it was amazing. And I'm so glad that got to be, like, my final experience before, like, COVID happened, because, like... Because, man... I have to find the photos. Yeah, here it is. So, hopefully it'll focus on the camera. There we go. So that is Anya Panda. That is, oh my god. I remember, I know, like, their actual name. So that's, Behind the Whiskers. That is Abernox, so that's my sister. And that is me. So, obviously, we have, like, Bill's, like, Blitz, Luna, Millie, and, Moxie. So, yeah, that was our cosplay group, and we just, like, walked around like that for the whole day, and it was so much fun. Go ahead, or when it started, yeah. Then Millie has some huge horns. You mean the Moxie? Because this one's Millie. This one's Moxie, and that's Blitz. The horns are being held up by, magnets. If they'll effing focus on my phone, that'd be, like, stellar. Anyway. You still have to wait a few months, man! I think I have, like, a TikTok vlog from around that time as well. Hold on. Let's scroll down. Yeah, and we were just, like, walking around.
Hey guys, I'm in the Florida Everglades and I just
Hello? Don't talk to me, please, TikTok? TikTok was just like, I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm just like... I'm making a Lego set. Yo, let's go! Guys, let me find the TikTok vlog. I think there's 2 parts to it, too, because it got too long for the one video. Because this was when you could only have, like, a minute. Every single time I come into stream, I'll do a different good evening. Oh boy. Guys, I have to scroll down so far. This is, like, from, like, 2 or 3 years ago. Good god. I'm still scrolling. We're still scrolling. We're still scrolling. Good God, man. Okay, I found it. Well, that's okay. That's not the vlog, but yeah, that's what's on the bus. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. If I had a penny for every time I saw someone doing something stupid, I would have a mountain of pennies and would sit on the mountain. I would declare myself the king of pennies. That's wonderful for you. I forgot about that. I'm gonna be real. Okay, this is the vlog. So that's on the bus. And that's me and my friend's place. We're getting ready. And on the bus again. And my friends are painted red. It's on the train. That's at the convention. I was in the bathroom touching up stuff. Is my brother in the back? What do you mean furry? I'm cosplaying Luna. Oh, we got our Starbucks cups, like, with the name of our, characters. That's my friends walking. That was the first part. This is the photo shoot. My brother was taking the photos. Oh, that was Spoons. That was our photographer friend that, like, took actual really good photos of us. Dude, my feet hurt so much at the end of that con. It was unreal. That's us pressing home. Yep. Hell of a boss, guys. Anyway. What the F, bro? Who uses the confess that he was drunk after having 7 beers? Someone just sent me feet pics? Sent back for free? And then block their number. Who should I draw next? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, like, unless you want to draw something from Hell of a Boss. If you know, like, if you watch Hell of a Boss. I can't believe you guys are calling me a furry, guys. What the F? Furries, like, take way more time and money than what I did. Like, I made the tail and the ears, like, literally the day before. I don't? Fair enough, fair enough. Yo, okay, Lackadaisy is actually so good, man. Oh my god, I forget his name. The main character guy that was playing the violin right at the beginning. I want to cosplay him. He is unhinged. I love him. I'm kind of like waiting for more story to come out for it though before I spend time making the cosplay because I just don't have as much time as I used to for cosplay stuff. Like, I'm making 3 cosplays this year. One of them I'm not even really making. Like, I'm gonna be cosplaying Jinx, but like kind of like a summery kind of Jinx, so it's not gonna be the canon Jinx outfit. FNAF now? How about the puppet? I like the puppet. Where the little guy goes mechanical and given a gun. Yeah, he's pretty cool too. Trying to think. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be cosplaying Spider-Punk, so I need to get like the clothing for that, but I'm gonna go to the thrift store and I'm just gonna buy clothing for that, and then I'm gonna put on patches, actually make my like battle jacket, you know. Oh my god. I've been meaning to make one for years, and now I have an excuse to. And then I'm cosplaying Krona from Soul Eater. So I need to go and find like like a black dress, and then like alter it, and then I might make the sword. Ideally, I make the sword, but we'll see. My head out. I have to draw some stuff. Okay, cheese. Have a good rest of your day. I also have like an angel dust cosplay, but like a humanized angel dust that I had started. Like I have the suit jacket. I just need to finish the pants. And like yeah, I feel like I should finish it so that when the series actually comes out, I can cosplay it. This is really cool. I actually found pink pinstripe fabric. Which is like, you know, not common. Spider Moon. I'm not dealing with Spider Moon. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, guys, I have to start counting again. It's running me in my family. Ah, okay, I understand. I have to add a new color. Surely I find the end of this. Oh, found it. I think the running, I guess it's not really a joke. I guess like the running thing in my family is that whenever we're like, oh, we're gonna like get ready for bed type of thing, but like we're not actually going to bed, but we're like, you know, gonna get into PJs or whatever. We just all go, it's moo time. It's time for moo. It is moo time. And it has like no context to anything. Like there's no reason for us to say that. Arachnophobia will cause me to freak out when I see a spider. Oh, okay. I thought it was like when you see the moon type thing. Sorry, I'm like counting. I'm making sure that, like, you know, I'm doing the right amount of stitches because, I mean, it doesn't really matter for this part, to be fair. It's kind of like made up as I go along anyway. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Not like this. Uh-oh. It's making me count a lot now. I'm trying to think of what else I did today. See, I woke up really late today, and then, like, usually my dad makes, breakfast on Saturdays, and he didn't today. So I woke up, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go and have breakfast now. You know what? Oh, I went to a garage sale today. I forgot about that. Guys, look what I got at the garage sale. The guy was selling comic books and old electronics. So look what I got. I got this. So this is a hard drive. It's been fell on the ground. I have no idea what it was. What was my pen? So this is a hard drive. It's 2 terabytes. And I had to get my brother to come over so he can tell me if it fits in my computer. It does. Give me I want to eat. I don't know if you want to eat this. And then I got this as well. This is a Raspberry Pi. Basically, I picked this up. No, it's mine. I picked this up, and the guy was like, that's a Raspberry Pi. And I was like, yeah? Is it now? And, like, look at this, look at the logo. I'm trying to get it so you can see the logo. Look at that. And I was like, and I looked at him like, and he's like, it's for emulators. And I'm like, uh-huh. Like, I know what a Raspberry Pi is, thank you. And then I, you know, I was thinking that he was being, like, you know, I guess pretentious or whatever. But then my brother came over, and then the guy, like, my brother picked it up, and the guy was just like, you know how to install an emulator? And my brother was like, yeah. My brother looks like a computer scientist. So that was kind of funny. But $5. He was giving me this for free, and he was asking $3 for this, but I had a $5 bill, and I was like, F it. $5 for both of these? A steal, honestly. So, $5. He was like, I'm not sure if this works, and I'm like, fair enough. So now I have those. So that's pretty fun. So now I have, okay, so I have a 1 terabyte hard drive in my computer, and then I have a 1 terabyte external hard drive, and then I have another 2 terabyte external hard drive, and now I have a 2 terabyte internal hard drive. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terabytes in total. Cost me $60 for 1 terabyte. Yikes, dude. To be fair, I think the passport cost me about that much, actually. No, I think it cost me less than that. I don't remember. But that's an external one. This one, I got for free. And then the other one is, I don't know. And then I didn't pay for any of the parts of my computer because it was my brother's old computer. So technically I got the whole computer for free. But it's still pretty good. Wow, what a niche creator. I'm here to check them out. Hi, Cakebird. How are you doing? Here, I'll go into the VC so people can talk to me. Should I go into the people? Surely I go into the people. That'd be quite funny. Do I have a... Oh my god, I have a bubble for this. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, alter light in the people? Hold on, pause. Alter...
Uh-huh.
Alter...
Uh-huh.
Alter in a VC? That's not the cult here? Wow.
Whoa, whack. We're just changing it up a little bit today. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderfully. Yes.
Cakebird, I got a Raspberry Pi and a 1 terabyte internal hard drive for $5.
What?
I know.
Did you go to the sales thing that you're talking about?
Yeah, there was a garage. Yeah, the garage sale.
That is wonderful.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I went up to the... I was just telling this story to the stream, but I went up to the table and I picked up the Raspberry Pi. I'm not sure if you're watching my stream right now, but like, this is the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, okay,
That's the Raspberry Pi.
Uh-huh.
As you can see, it has the logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
I picked this up, and the guy was like, that's a Raspberry Pi. And I'm like, uh-huh? Is it now? Like, something fell on the floor and I don't know what it was. Yeah, like, I literally, like, I picked it up and I looked at it and he was like, that's a Raspberry Pi. And I'm like, there's a, like, the logo is on this. Like, what do you mean? And then I was like, mm-hmm. And then he was like, you put emulators on that. And I'm like, uh-huh? Like I know what a Raspberry Pi is. Thank you. And then I was looking at the internal hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know if this will fit in my computer because I don't know what type of hard drives go in my computer. I'll have to get my brother over here. Like, an hour later, my brother comes, and he looks at it and he's like, yeah, you can put this in your computer, for sure. And then he looked at the Raspberry Pi, and then the guy was just like, oh, do you know how to install an emulator? And my brother was like, yeah, I know how to install an emulator. So I was just like, okay, cool. So you, so you weren't being sexist. Excellent. That's good to know. He was like, this not make sense? What doesn't make sense, Tanker? Anyway. Yeah, so I got it for $5. He was like, you can have the hard drive for $3, and then you can have the Raspberry Pi for free. And then I had a
crazy.
I know, and then he was like, I'm not
absurd.
It really is though. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive. He was like, I'm not sure if it works though, and I'm like, okay, but still, man. I was like, I'll take it, lol. I gave him a $5 bill, and I was like, just keep it, man. I don't care. Like, these are mine now. So, in total, I have 5 terabytes of storage, so that's pretty stellar for me. Yeah, I feel like the guy just really needed to get rid of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I did not count, and oh no. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Oh my god, is that ultra light? Yes.
Oh my god, is that the British?
Hi, Lucifer, how are you doing? Tinker has not told me what doesn't make sense, and I'm very confused. I'm doing great, Lucifer. I was just talking about the steel that I got today.
I just realized our nicknames are up on stream.
Is yours the cock?
Yeah.
It is the only VC where I have the names on. Mostly because I thought the names on this one were quite funny, so I was just kind of like, yeah, the nicknames are gonna stay on here, I think. Oh my god. Got a silly journal today? Ooh, what are you gonna put in the silly journal? You know what I started thinking about today? I don't...
Oh,
Caper, were you there when we were looking at these? Yeah, you were. Remember when... Hello, Star! You remember when we were, like, at the market in, like, on the island? Where we were, like, looking at the clocks and everything like that? Like, the pocket watches?
yes. Yeah.
And Billy and I were looking at these books that just had, like, a bunch of, like, textiles in it.
And Billy stopped me from making a very impulsive purchase, yes.
Yes, okay. So, like, I want to make one of those, but, like, for knitting. So, like, I get, like, a nice book, right? And then, like, every time I make a pattern, I, like, draw what I want to make, and then I put the swatch there, and, like, I do all the information, like, the gauge and everything like that, and what needles I use. And then it's also where, like, I put the tally mark. But yeah, but then cool. But then I also put, like, you know, stickers and, like, little drawings and, like, all that sort of stuff. And it's, like, this big book. And, like, put it in, like, a binder so that it's, like... So I can keep adding pages and it has, like, the rings that open so that it doesn't... Yes.
I always tell myself I'm gonna do something like that, and I do, and I started, and then the ADHD kicks in.
Yeah, I feel like it would be nicer than what I do currently. Because what I do currently is I have, like, you know, a notebook where I just, like, put tally marks. And then I never know what the tally marks are actually for. Like, I know what they are for when I'm doing the actual project, but as soon as I finish a project, I don't know what the tally marks are for.
Speaking, I just remembered that I have a knitting project that I'm working on.
Uh-huh. Is it the socks or is it a new one?
It's a blanket. I put it in a box. so my room would be cleaner, but I've simply forgotten about it until
no.
now.
Oh no. Oh gee, the person who tried taking my hair. Who's, like, Cakebird or someone in chat?
Why would I want anyone's hair?
It's not my birthday, you incompetent snail. Heart emoji. What is happening in chat? That is true. Yeah, if you're not serious, then yeah, don't use SRS. It kind of defeats the purpose of the tone indicator. If you're not joking, you can also put lighthearted. That's usually what I do. So it's like LH. I'm gonna head out. Oh, well, Star didn't hear what we said, so... Anyway. What the hell is going on in chat? Demon King? Sometimes I have a pretty good handle on chat, and we're talking about fun things, like Hell of a Boss, or the FNAF movie, and then sometimes they start role-playing hating each other, and I just ignore chat. Oh yeah, Ultra cross-dress? Yo! Yo! That's cool. Like, for a fun thing, or just casually?
I really wanted to cross-dress once, and then I realized I was trans.
This is funnier, guys, when you, like, take into account that Cakebird is, like, very femboy. Like, so... So, Cakebird, what do you mean by that when you say cross-dress? Like, do you mean you put on, like, like, what does that mean?
That's the best part.
Like... What does that mean?
What I want to do is reach a peak where I dress really femme, and then transphobic people would go, "You're not a real girl." That's the peak gender I want.
That is really peak gender, honestly. What I want is when I wear a long skirt, people look at it and go, "That's weirdly masculine. You wear that skirt masculinely." I think I'm getting there.
You are.
I think I'm getting there.
I think you've already achieved it.
Excellent. I think the real, like, way of doing it is that you don't accentuate your waist, and then you just, like, because, like, the t-shirts that I wear are very boxy, when I wear a skirt, I just look like a rectangle. And it just looks very masculine, because rectangles are boys, obviously. Clearly, that's the conclusion there. I just a fish tank and we're all fishes that are incompetent. What if life is actually just a fish tank and we're all fishes that are incompetent?
Huh?
That's like a quote that would be like in a poem. Like if you were to write it as like, what if life is actually just a fish tank and we're all fishes that are incompetent?
And then people will be analyzing that for years and years.
Yeah, exactly. That's so wonderful for you, Tanker. You know what the best part is? I am proudly my friend's first bi panic. Yo! Awesome. Congratulations, man. Guys, I saw a post today on Tumblr that was like talking about how like it was like, oh yeah, like shout out to like straight queer people, and they're talking about people who are like aromantic or ace or anything like that. And then there was and then, my favorite one is like shout out to straight non-binaries, and I'm just like, yes, someone else gets it. Someone else gets it. Excellent. POV, the end of a movie? Yeah. Rectangles are rectangles. Squares are circles. Real. We're very incompetent. We play Minecraft for fun, and they knit. What the F? I'd rather be a floating eye than a fish? Well, you're in the right chat, Demon King. I'm gonna be real. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I have gone too far. I've gone way too far. And then Desi, hello! I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name again. I feel like you corrected me last time and I just have forgotten. I'm so sorry. Guys, my favorite, like, kind of, like, fun thought experiment, you said it right? Excellent. Oh my god, thank you. Is that the universe is just, like, a fun little experiment that, like, a kid did for, like, school, and now we sit on, like, a shelf and just, like, ruminate, and they just forgot about us because we're just, like, some class project that they did. When are you going on MC? I don't know, man. I might not at all. Who knows?
My new favorite genre of short stories is of aliens discovering humans.
Yes! Oh my god, dude. I've been getting so many TikToks of that. Oh, dude. I love being space orcs.
So good.
It's amazing. Oh, dude. It's oh my god. I love it. I like the idea that humans are the only species that can lie.
Hmm.
Like, that's, like, a really interesting one. Like, what we have, like, fiction books and all that sort of stuff. So that when aliens discover us, they look at all these fiction books and they just take it as fact. And then they're like, what the F? Like, what is going on with this place? And then humans have to explain, like, no, it's not real. And they're like, what do you mean it's not real? Like, what does that even mean? Like, the concept of lying just doesn't exist. And so, like, we're like, the
Dude,
universe's
suck at Among
storytellers.
Us.
Real. But yeah, like, the idea is that we're, like, our superpower, because you know how, like, each, like, alien species, from our perspective, would have, like, a superpower? Ours would be storytelling. I like that. That's a cool one. Guys, I lost the end of the yarn. This is awful. The yarn is endless. It is a circle, and I am losing my mind. Where did the end go? I literally just had it in my hand. What the F?
Huh? Hypothetically, what if I started a program where people get treated very well for the first 30 years of life and then get slaughtered and sold to Wagyu restaurants? I swear this is a plot of some film. I'm pretty sure I've seen a film like that before.
That's just, like, the concept of, like... No, because, like, I swear that's also a film. Like, I swear that's, like, I feel like it was, like, a film that was, like, a commentary on, like, slaughterhouses. I don't know, man. It's not, like, the most disturbing thing. Time sticking ult here. I don't know how to break this to you, Emmer, but this is not the reality we live in. I decided to crochet. Excellent decision. What are you crocheting? Guys, oh my god, when I was at brunch today, I was knitting a sock, as you do. And, I've done too many stitches here. And there were 2 children sitting on the table next to me, and they were looking at my knitting, and they were like, wow, that looks really complicated, because the knitting looks like this. Where it has, like, 5 different points. And then the mom was like, you know, you can ask. Like, you can ask them about it, you know? And I was like, and they eventually did ask. And so I was talking to them about knitting, and and the mom was like, yeah, it's our craft day today. And I'm like, in my head, oh my god, that's stellar that you have a craft day. That's, like, that's
That is
peak.
stellar.
And she's like, yeah, so, like, you know, like, I feel like there's worse things I can buy for my kids than, like, letting them go to, like, the craft store and picking out whatever they wanted. And I'm like, that is so peak. Like, like, what? And yeah, so, like, apparently they go to the craft store, like, every other week or something like that, and they get to pick out a craft, and then they,
awesome.
like... That's what I'm thinking! They had, like, this huge craft room and stuff, and they were talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, like, if you want to try knitting, like, you can go to the thrift store that's, like, in town, they sell needles for 25 cents, and they have yarn there as well, or you can go to the dollar store, and they sell them for $1, and then and then you just go on YouTube and you just like look up how to knit, and there's so much stuff about it. And she was just like, huh, that does sound really good. And I'm like, and I learned when I was 9, so I'm like, I'm sure they can figure it out. And then like she was just like, maybe we will try that. And I feel like it would take a lot of patience, but like that would be kind of fun. And the 2 girls were like, that'd be so cool, that'd be so cool. And I let them like touch the socks that I was knitting and everything like that. And then like they were like, I'm just like, excellent. Excellent.
One day they'll grow up and they'll see twitch.tv/ultralight and they'll go,
wow,
I met that person once. They let me touch your sock.
oh my god. Oh, it was from a Dominic's video. Oh, okay. I got 6 balls of yarn of several different colors. I'm going to crochet a bunch of squares and make a button cardigan. Oh, yes! Yo, that's awesome. I made lace for fun. Dude, I found the lace that I made because I was cleaning out my closet. And... dude, it actually looks okay. Cakebird, are you still looking at my stream?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to see my closet?
Yes.
Look. Cakebird knows what my closet looked like before, so...
oh my god.
Oh my god, it's functional!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, where's the stack of books?
It's beside my computer. It's actually atrocious. But like, okay, so like we have like the plastic thing right here. So we have like cross stitch, and then we have 2 boxes of bobbin lace, and then at the bottom there's knitting. The knitting books are on the floor still, and then we have all my comic books, and then like there's like a thing right here, like a bucket that just has a bunch of like stuff from like high school in it, and then all my knitted sweaters are folded there, and then all my hoodies are here, and then like this is like a box of like, I think this is my makeup, and then this is my hats. Yeah. And like there's stuff on the floor still because I don't know where to put it, but like all this stuff on the floor is gonna be gone.
Yep.
And like, you know? I'm so excited to have a functional closet. You guys don't understand. It's been literal years. Started making lace when I was 9 too. Ooh. What type of lace do you make? Do you make it like crochet or shoot, what's that called? It's like you have like a little like doyle thing, and then you or is it bobbin lace?
I'm sharing my screen.
Do you actually do bobbin lace, Cherry? Teach me, please. Please. Oh my god, no way. Actually though, please. I know how to do whole stitch and half stitch, and that's it. I don't know how to do anything else. Please teach me. Hold on, I'm going to the live. Okay, I'm watching.
Nope,
oh my god. Yo! That looks so dope.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be cryptics. It's gonna be amazing. This is excellent. I only just saw the penguin with the knife flesh in the background. Yeah! I love this guy.
Trello, where did
the door of my closet is ripped off. Okay, excellent, Cherry. Okay, actually though, okay, so like... so I know how to do whole stitch and I know how to do half stitch, but I do not know how to, so I know that there's usually like these 2 strings that you put on the side of lace to make it so that it doesn't like wobble around, and I don't know how to do that. Free lessons for being the random streamer I found? Yes! Yes! Excellent! Excellent! Excellent.
Where's the Among Us? I can't find Among Us.
Among Us? What do you mean you can't find Among Us?
Is Among Us behind the knitting cam?
Oh, the Among Us is only on the full cam.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I didn't even think to put it on the knitting cam.
I was looking at the shelf, and I was like, no, those are physical Among Us, not the...
They are physical Among Us. If you had the ability to raise someone from the dead, who would you revive? Now, the first person that actually came in my mind was Technoblade. Because, like, in my life, like, personally, people that I've known, the only person that has died is my grandma, my great-great-grandpa. And while it might seem cruel for me to say, like, Technoblade rather than my grandpa is like it was his time.
If
you
you
know?
raise them from the dead, will they be healed? Or will they
Yeah.
just like die a few moments later?
Yeah, like are we saying that like whatever killed them is like gone? Because then Technoblade, I actually probably would. Because like me personally in my life, like my grandpa.
I would make a beggar video.
It was my grandpa's time to go. Like, you know, like he was like in his 80s and like, you know, they will be healed. Okay, yeah, definitely Technoblade. Real. Like 100%.
And how would this happen? Would they like revive where you are? Would you have to go to them, or will they just like appear?
So I'm just gonna say it. My parents sometimes go to this market thing where they sell the. Oh my god, Cherry! Cherry, can you please like send me your bobbin lace? I need to see it. That's so cool.
You can send it in Crafts and Creations and call to your Discord. And for those of you who aren't in the call to your Discord yet, you can do !Discord to join the call to your Discord today for 10 free call to your coins.
I will on your server. Excellent. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, like, bobbin lace has actually been tripping me up so bad, because unlike knitting, it's more freestyle than knitting is, and it's making it harder for me to learn.
I'm a little silly in the head. You're a little silly everywhere.
What? But they maintain all their memories also. Okay, that's ideal. I mean, ideally they keep all their memories. Hopefully. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. Like, it still feels very unreal that someone that, obviously I didn't know in person, but someone that, like, I watched for, like, a pretty significant amount of time, for a lot, just, like, passed away, and was also younger than me. Like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, like, he was older than you, right? But you are gonna reach, 22, 23. And you're gonna think about it, and you're gonna be like, that was way too young. That was so young. Yeah. Like, because he is the same age as my brother. Like, it's, yeah. And I feel like it's gonna really hit, like, specifically, like, Tommy when he reaches 22, 23, and he's gonna, yeah, he's not gonna be okay. Like, it's, you know?
Oh my god, Alter, you need to look in Crafts and Creations right now.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, dude. That is gorgeous. That is... Dude, that is like... Teach me. I need to know. I swear I'm a very fast teacher, or very fast learner, but like someone needs to show me how to do it, because it's so hard to learn online. It is just, it's not okay. I have my respect for people who do lace. Dude, it takes like hundreds of hours to do stuff like that. That's insanity right there. I was just trying my hand over to PC. You wouldn't even have to do that, honestly. We just need to, like, I just need to, I will pull out my lace again, I'll set it all up, and then, like, I will send you what I'm reading, and then you can tell me what it means. Because, oh my god. Because, like, a lot of, yeah. Honestly, deal. Excellent. Excellent. This is beautiful. This is perfect. I used to actually do bobbin lace streams. I did it, like, once or twice.
So when this happens, I'm gonna be there, right? So I can just absorb everything for osmosis.
Yes, of course, of course.
Awesome.
I joined the Discord room and I don't know how to get access to the channels. there is a fun little thing at the it got changed, Cakebird. It got changed. There's a thing that says newcomers and rules. Click on that. And then react to it. And then you get access to the channels. Like, do I just do classes in general, or... No. Honestly, like, I have to read the instructions again. I did react. Now, Desi. If you reacted... Like, I mean, like... Okay, so the rule in the Discord server is that if you are below the age of 16... Like, while you can still be in the Discord and it will give you, like, announcements and it will give you live notifications, unfortunately you can't have access to the channels because the Discord server is a 16+ server. So, like, don't tell me if that's the reason. Because, you know. But, like, yeah. So, like, unfortunately that is kind of, like, the case. Yeah. It should say that. Yeah, it does say that. You must be above the age of 16 to be part of the server. Okay, cool. I'm glad that it actually says that as a separate rule. I told Ninja to set that as a separate rule. Yeah. Yeah, you're more welcome to stay in the server. It will give you, like, announcements and live notifications. Yeah. It's just that there's, like, a lot of adults in that server, so it's just, like, you know, it's just for everyone's safety.
I'm so good at rigging. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
After I finish this road cherry, I will show you the bobbin lace things that I got. Because what happened is that, like, okay, the bobbin lace stuff is, like, basically impossible to get here. This pen is so cute, I'm glad. I found a website where it lets you choose a skin, the type of armor trim, or is it polished, respects the color, and so... Ooh. Yeah, and this person on Facebook Marketplace was selling all of their bobbin lace stuff, which was an incredible find. And so, like, I got, like, 2 pillows, like, a bunch of, like, books and, like, lesson plans and, like, lace samples that she made and, like, a ton of lace and a ton of bobbins and a ton of pins. And for what it was pretty cheap. Like, it wasn't, like, cheap in general, but, like, for what it was... And yeah, it's so cool. Hello, Jesky! How are you doing? I'm gonna finish this row and I'm gonna go grab the binder, because the binder is so cool, man. Like, it took me until cleaning up my room, because, you know, I was going through the binders and stuff, to realize that she probably was a teacher, because she has, like, a bunch of lessons plans and stuff in there.
And it's very cool.
It's so cool. And she has, like, a bunch of sample lace in there, too. It's incredible. I want to be able to do lace so badly. It would be so cool. I'm great. I'm on a waiting list for a service dog. Yo! Oh, that's awesome! How long is a waiting list for that type of thing, usually? Hopefully not, like, years. One day I'm gonna just send a video of me making some lace. Please do.
Oh!
Please. I might have to, like, look if there's any lessons near me, but I highly doubt it. The person who taught me how to do, like... Okay, someone taught me for free, very kindly, how to do whole stitch and half stitch. And it was very kind that, you know, she taught me how to do it for free. And so, like, I could probably get in contact with her and ask her for lessons and, like, you know, like, be like, hey, like, I'll pay you, like, this much and, like, could you give me lessons? But I don't have a lot of time. Usually 1 to 2 years. Yeah. That's kind of what I was... I only have 1 week and 5 days left until I get it. Oh, yo! Oh, that's awesome! Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god, I'm happy for you. That's awesome, yeah. I'm glad that you don't have to wait, like, that long. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the camera, and I will show you guys the binders that I have for the bobbin lace, because they're actually pretty cool. Where are the binders? Okay. I don't think there's, like, super doxing information in here, but I'll check before. Like, I think it just says, like, Vancouver, which is not where I live. So. But I want to make sure there's no addresses or anything in here. There's probably addresses of shops, but the shops definitely don't exist anymore, so. But anyways, this is the binder. Looks like this. This is the other binder. And it just has stuff like... So it'll have like... Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway. It'll have stuff like this. So it'll have like the paper pattern. And then it will have like the cardboard pattern. And then sometimes it will have like a lace sample. So like this is like what the pattern would look like. And there's some lesson plans in here. Oh yeah, so here. See, there's just like lace. That's just like in here. Ooh, what's the name? See? And then there's like, there's more lace. This is actual lace, like in like a plastic thing. Uh-oh, please don't fall out. Please don't fall out. Yeah, and then there's like this, like, so like paper thing. Oh, I think I've made something like that before. Yeah! Like, it's cool, right? And then it has lace. It's called Blaze. Yo, that's so cool. More lace. So it's just like a binder of that type of stuff where it has like the paper pattern and the cardboard thing, and then it has the actual like lace sample. And there's a lot in here. There's a lot of lace in here. This one has more. This one is more the one that has like the cardboard bits. So you can see there's like these cardboard bits, and then it has like, yeah, there's a lot of cardboard bits. I just had the little piece of cloth where I store them all. Fair enough. I might call it something else though, I'm not sure. Fair. Try to the Docs Impossible challenge. Oh my god. Yeah, and like, it's just really cool. I think this is, no. But the thing is that, like, okay, so from what I understand with lace, so let me pull this one out. Hello? There we go. So, like, okay, so we have, like, this is what a pattern looks like in lace, okay? And so, this is a piece of cardboard that you put onto the pillow, and you follow these lines. And then you think to yourself, that sounds easy. Except that, like, these lines basically just mean that's where you go and nothing else. So you kind of just have to, guess what stitch you're supposed to use to do that. And I don't understand how to do that. Like, I guess there's a freedom in that because you can be like, oh, I want to do, like, this be, like, these chains, and then in the middle we'll have, like, hole stitch or something. But, like... I mean, I had my mom to help me. Yeah, obviously that it helps to get taught. But I just, like, man, can I just not effing figure it out? Like, it is so difficult. Man. Yeah. Uh-oh. Now the real question is, can I get this back in? Yes. Yeah, and there's like a bunch of stuff like that. It's less confusing than it looks, trust me. I'm sure it is. It's just that I don't have a person to teach me. So if someone... once I learn, like, I know how to do whole stitch and half stitch, and that's ingrained in my brain. I know how to do it. I know how to set up and everything like that. I feel like a spider whenever I do it. Honestly, I can see that. I can see that. You're making me want to go cross stitch? Yes. See, cross stitch makes more sense to me. And I want to be able to cross stitch really, really well so that I can like cross stitch on like my clothing. There's a skirt that I own. It's a blue skirt. I feel like I've worn it on stream before. And I would love to cross stitch like all over it. Because it's just like a plain blue skirt. I think that would look really cool. You guys want to see the cross stitch I've done? Hold on. Let me go grab it. This is me it's following a pattern, not like drawn. Okay, so it's like a pattern where you have the book and then you have to like transfer it to the paper. You guys will see what I mean. So I have two. So I have this one. So this is me following like a pattern. But like the pattern is not written on the thing. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It just says I can't adult today, you know? Millennial humor, I guess. This is the one that I'm really proud of though. So we have like the bike and then it has like little bauble roses. And I really, really like this one. Like, I might cut this out and, like, sew it onto the jean thing that I have. Yo! Colin! Yo! Thank you so much for the raid! How are you doing?
Yo.
Hold on, let me put this back. Oof. Oh. Oh. There's so much dust everywhere because I keep moving stuff around. Oof, oof. Yo! Thanks, Cakebird. A bunch of yarn to crochet, no hook. No, that sucks. I can't crochet or knit for the life of me. Cherry, I can teach you how to knit. I can teach you how to knit in exchange. I might call it Alert, which is the Dutch word for powerful as an eagle. Ooh, ooh, that'd be a nice name. Yo, Colin, what were you doing? Apex. Yo, let's go. How was Apex today? Life for a life. Exactly. Exactly. Excellent. Cherry, we're exchanging. We're exchanging crafts. We're gonna be masters at each other's crafts. It's gonna be excellent.
This is the true economy.
It really is though. Honestly, I would teach everyone how to knit if they were to like, I don't know. If someone was just like, oh, like I'll be like, I'll teach you how to knit if you I don't know, teach me how to do this certain thing, or like I don't know. Playing Apex Legends, I was struggling. I forgot to turn off communication filter. Uh-oh. 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 Did it go okay? Like, are we good? Uh-oh. Cherry, you're making me want to pull out the bobbin lace after stream today, because now I have a space to, like... Hold on. Bonk! Now I have the space to, like, lay out art stuff and let it... Like, I can just leave it there, like, I don't have to clean it up to be able to use my desk. Like, I can just leave it. Like, that's what this desk space is for. Is so that I can just have art stuff out and just like leave it there so that I can like, you know, do stuff with it. But I have to write after stream. Maybe
Oh
if
God.
I write enough, I can reward myself with
oh God.
with stuff.
Oh my God.
You should do a stream of you trying to bobbin lace. I'll be in stream.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God. You have
what?
You have an unbanned request. Oh my God.
Do I actually? Hold on. You have to. Okay. You have to.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to get to my unbanned request. How do I do it?
Oh my God.
How do I get there?
I'm in mod view, but if you go
hold on.
into your like streamer manager dashboard place.
Hold on, guys. This is important. I was okay, luckily, but I was scared when I might do 2 seconds if I hear them. Oh, fair enough. Just streamer trying to do bobbin lace, I'll critique you. Okay, like I mean, like I can. I would have to do a weird setup now because before I had it on my desk, so like. I would have to figure out how to set it up so that I could actually stream bobbin lace. So once I do, I trace the wake up, and it's overplaying for a sign that says, I LOVEJOY. What? Oh, an unban. Yeah, an unban request. Dude, like, I've only ever had one unban request. Ever. Hold on, surely I can find this.
Oh my God, I'm gonna add a mod comment.
No, don't, because if you do, it might disappear. Don't do anything yet.
It won't disappear if I add a mod comment.
Okay. I'll be right back throwing away my pretzel because they're stone hard. Ugh. Okay, where did you say? So, stream manager, hold up. Guys, this is important. I need to know. This is probably gonna be hilarious. Hold on. Okay, that's the clip thing, that's the raid thing. Manage goals. Sub only chat. Manage poll. Sound alert. Turn on shield mode.
If you go into Stream Manager, press the cog in the bottom right, and then go into View Unban Requests.
Okay. How about chat pop-up pause, delete message, chat highlight, chat
Should be
show
under
mod
tasks.
icon.
Review Unban Requests.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, switch to... Wait, switch to mod settings. Oh, I had to keep scrolling down. Lol.
Oh.
Review unban requests. One new. It puts like a little like happy sticker next to it. Uh-oh. Show me. Show me. I need to know. Wait. Show me the unban request. Unban request. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I mean, you're right. That is why. Oh boy. Just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Can I deny it? Can I deny it?
Yeah, you can deny it. You can deny it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I can't remember how to crochet. No! I'm sure there is plenty of videos on how to crochet. She says pistol is satisfying. Oh, in this song? Wait, I'm curious. It's just like, okay, it's someone that I banned off stream. Because I thought that it was, like, mostly because I knew that if I banned them on stream, it was gonna be, like, a big thing. So, like, I don't want to tell you guys who it is because it's, like, the reason why I banned them off stream. But, like, it was just, like, a long time coming type thing. They were just, like, making, like, the chat environment, like, not great. So, yeah. So deny it on ban requests. Well, like, it's just sometimes where, like, people just don't, like, they think they're above consequences for some reason, and then it just catches up with them, you know? I have a feeling I know who. I feel like you probably could guess, just don't, though, because then I don't want to say yes or no to it, because I will lie, essentially. So you're not going to get the answer anyway, but...
Alright, I told them why, and then set up bye. Wow, I mean, that was my first unban request. Wow.
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 Wow. There was a person a little bit ago that was just like, you should do an unban request stream. And I was like, I don't get a lot of them. Like, that was literally the second one I've ever gotten. And I don't even ban that many people. I do time out a lot. But usually if you time someone out for 10 minutes, they just leave. And then they just don't come back. So... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't believe someone in my chat, like, knows how to bob and lace. That's crazy. Oh my god. Can I see it? Oh my god, I want to be a chibi. Guys, have you guys seen the, like personified, like, goobers? Like, I don't know how to explain what they are. They're like, people will draw themselves at what is referred to as a goober. And a goober is like, it's just a silly little guy, but it's you as a silly little guy. And, like, the idea is that you can, like, use the goober to, like, express emotions or like things in like, so like if you draw like a really good picture of like a fan or whatever, you have like the little goober comment on it and be like, oh my god, I love this art, and it's like a little goober. I want the goober. The goober will live in the knitting book. The goober comments on the knitting book. So hi to Nox, hello Nox.
Sounds like some sort of weird substance you'd find like on a dusty book. It's a goober.
It's a goober. I'm a chibi. Oh my god, I'm a chibi. Oh my god, I love being a chibi.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Oh my god, it's all
Save
to your life.
image.
What a niche creator. I think I'll go check them out.
Chibi tier. Excellent. Can I put it in the fan art slideshow, Cherry? That'd be excellent. Like excellent. Guys, I wonder if I can find the goober TikTok. I'm sure that I've liked the goober TikTok at least once. Or maybe saved it, hopefully, maybe. Maybe I liked it. If it will load, hello? It's like, I don't want you to see the images that are the thumbnails of the videos. That would be silly. Oh, this is the goober video. Guys, I found it. It wasn't supposed to be in all caps, but yes, okay. I just thought you were excited. This is a goober.
Y'all want to know how to drop a goober. How to make your own goober. Your goober sona.
Those are goober. Goober sona.
So
Look at them.
The goober sona tutorial.
Goober.
The essentials of a goober is big empty eyes. Just like that.
Goober.
Goobers are squishy. You just give them a chin like that, and big ears. And then whatever hair you want, whatever hair you have, that's the goober hair. Goobers wear big old shirts and clothing. You just want big shape, no detail. And then tiny peats. And that's how you draw a goober. That's how you do your goober.
A goober.
That's your goober sona. I want to see
Goober
hashtag
sona.
goober sona.
Goober
Show
sona.
me your goober
Goober
sonas.
sona.
Let's create the
Goober.
gooberverse. Y'all want
The
to know how to draw
gooberverse.
a goober.
The gooberverse. I draw goobers? Exactly. Would you like me to draw you a goober? I want to be a goober. No, not a boober. A goober. A goober. I will draw my goober. Yes! I want everyone to draw their goober sona. Immediately. And then show me. Excellent.
Well, I suppose it's time to draw a goober.
It is time to draw a goober, everyone. It is goober sona time.
It's time to goop. It's time to gop. It's time to draw your goober sona.
Exactly. Yes. Goober sona time. Excellent, everyone. Excellent. The goober sona lives in the knitting book. I have like 12. Excellent. Say less, I'll do it right now. Excellent. The crafts and creation chat is about to be full of goobers. Trashy! It is goober time!
Oh my god. Trashy, it's time to goop and gop.
Trashy, it is time to draw a goober. Goober time. It is goober time. It is time to draw a goober. I'm gonna finish this row and I'm gonna draw a goober.
It's time to goop, it's time to gop, it's time to draw a
12
goober
steps ahead,
sock.
are you sure? It is time to draw a goober. I'm so excited to draw a goober. Hold on, let me finish this row though. Excellent. It is time to draw a goober. Goober. Okay. Hold on. The thing is almost done. Goober time. Always will prevail. Leave me a lover and leave me my sleep. Let me see a goober. Okay, hold on. Trashy, let me show you the video. This is a goober.
How to make your own goober. Your goober sona into the gooberverse. So it's time for the Goober Sona tutorial. The essentials of a goober is big empty eyes. Just like that. Goobers are squishy. You just give them a chin like that, and big ears. And then whatever hair you want, whatever hair you have, that's the goober hair. Goobers wear big ol' shirts and clothing. You just want big shape, no detail. And then tiny Pete's. And that's how you draw goober. That's how you do your goober.
Goober.
That's your Goober Sona. I want to
Goober.
see
Scratchy,
hashtag
it's
Goober
goober
Sona.
time.
Show me your Goober Sonas. Let's create the Gooberverse. Y'all want to know how to draw
A goober in development. Excellent. Okay,
Excellent.
guys, this is excellent. Goober in development time. Here we go. Goober time. Goober time. Okay. Here we go. Going to my drawing book. Okay. First, big old eyes. Okay, we have big eyes. Big eyes, everyone. Big eyes. Okay, eyes. Eyes have done. Okay. Big chin. Big chin is next step. Big chin and big ears. My pencil broke. There we go. Big ears. Big ears. This is my goober so far. Goober. Okay. Clothing. Okay, we're gonna do knitted sweater. I'm kind of known for those. Big. And little Pete's. Hold on. Pete's need to be closer to get there. Big sweater, too round. There we go. That looks better. Ooh, I need my hair. Guys, this is what it looks like so far. Okay.
Oh my god, excellent.
Goober. The goober. A goober. This is excellent. Goober time. Excellent. This is excellent. Guys, this is my goober. Welcome home vibes.
Excellent.
What the F?
Excellent. Excellent.
My goober.
Very good goober.
Almost done my goober. Excellent. This is the only thing ever. This is the only thing ever. Excellent. It's goober time, everyone. I'm done. Excellent. Has people sent? Hold on. Should I send it to Crafts and Creations? Hold on.
Yes.
Let me take a picture. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on. Crafts and Creation time. Oh my god, Trashy's goober is wonderful. This is excellent. I'm gonna have a collection of goobers.
Oh my god.
This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I have a collection of goobers now. Mine is sending still. It's trying its best, guys. It really is trying its best. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This is excellent. Oh. I'll figure it out eventually. The goober is sending. People in the Discord are gonna be like, what the F is happening?
The goober takeover.
The goober takeover. Oh my god. See, now the thing is that you have to draw your goober like doing things. Just being silly, goofy goobers. New gender unlock. Goober.
New emotes unlocked.
Why is mine not sending? Hello?
Yours is sent from you.
Has it sent? Oh, okay, it's just like on my screen it's loading, but if it's sent for you, then that's fine. Excellent, excellent. The goober takeover has succeeded. See, cause like, okay, I think it'd be, okay, you know the knitting book that I was talking about earlier? I think it'd be funny to have like the little goober like comment on stuff.
Yes.
The goober lives in the knitting book. I relearned crochet. I'm doing crochet while watching you knit. Excellent. I'm glad that you relearned how to crochet. See, I have a lot of books I could actually... I don't have like a 3-ring binder, but I have discovered that I have a lot of sketchbooks, like really big sketchbooks, so maybe I could do it on that. I don't know. I am doing bobbin while watching you knit. That's not fair, Sherry. That's not fair. I am so immensely jealous that you could do that. Man. I also want to, like, learn how to crochet, like, actually crochet something, and I feel like crocheting a blanket would be, like, the way to go, because
Goober.
A goober? Oh! More goobers. Oh my god. I'm gonna take a break and color my goober. Oh my god, colored goobers. Yeah, I think my internet's just like dying on my phone for some reason. Stop that. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Hold up, guys. New goober just dropped. Crochet goober plushie? Oh my god, goober. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. The goober takeover is working.
Alright. As much as I love gooping and gopping, I must go now.
Okay, bye, Cakebird. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes. We can still play Minecraft later if you would like.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to play Minecraft later, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Maybe like later on tonight off stream, maybe?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Okay, that might happen. I do have to do some writing, which is why I'm hesitant to play Minecraft.
Bye!
Bye! Oh my god. Trashy, I don't know if you know this, but I am in the people server. Because I decided that would be funny. I do have a plushie of my character from like Minecraft character. That I knitted clothes for but haven't sewn together yet, but this is my Minecraft character. I need to sew eyes and stuff on it. And it is a ragdoll. And I've knitted clothes for it, but I haven't sewn the clothes together, so it's Inaki. But one day it will be fully clothed. And now it lives in the basket. Oh yeah, me and Cup Toast moved to the Cultier base. Who's Cup Toast? I'm assuming we're not talking about the Cup Toast. Because that would be wild. My friend. New Goober? Oh my god, Goober. Could you imagine? You've met them in the SMP? Oh, okay. It's connecting. Why are you connecting? No. Show me the goobers. This goober has a knife. This goober has a knife. It's goober time. Oh my god. Guys, I cannot imagine not being in stream right now, going to the Crescent Creation, and just seeing like a bajillion goobers. It's movie time. I'm going with Mabel vibes. I understand. Yes. Mabel vibes is definitely the goober vibe. Is definitely that. I do agree with that. This goober have a knife. Wheelchair 2023. It does. Does it not? It is a knife. Okay. Yes, and the goober has a knife. That pig has a knife? It does. That is my Sona. I mean, like, I could have drawn it as my Minecraft character, but I feel like that would be really hard because of all the eyes. Hello, people of Twitch. Oh my god, it's Raindrop. Hello, Raindrop. How are you doing? It is not a spooky day today. We're doing the chill knitting thing. What is Yee. It is Raindrop. It is the Raindrop. How are you doing today on this fine Saturday? I redrew my goober Sona. Excellent. Excellent. I will look in a second. Is building a staircase at another? How's that going? Yes, good. The chill knitting days. Yes. I was gonna play Minecraft today, and then I didn't really feel like it, so now we're here. Now we're knitting. Might play Minecraft tomorrow. Goober? More goober. Oh my god, more goober. Excellent. Goober time. Excellent. I just found out you can crochet by hand. Yes, you can also knit by hand. Colored goober done. Excellent. Oh my god. More. Raindrop, we have discovered goober sonas. And so we are all drawing goober sonas. I will show you what a goober looks like. I'll show you what my goober looks like. This is my goober. It's just a little guy. Imagine not being in stream and checking the Crescent Creation to see a bunch of goober sonas. Yes. Goober sonas. Guys, I will probably send context of the video that I showed you guys into the chat later, but I want people to be confused first. Instead of Maple Star thing, I drew a cherry. That's excellent. I love that. Goober. I am saving all of the goobers. Oh, they look oddly familiar, and yet somehow I just met them? Yes. Well, to be fair, I feel like people have been using them on TikTok a lot to, like, kind of have, like, talking videos about showing their face. So yeah, it's definitely not like a new concept in general, but like goober, 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 goober. Oh my god, is there more? Colored in goober. Excellent. Excellent. This is perfect. Let me fall in love and it hurts so bad. All you have. Guys, we're almost at row 100. We're at row 96 right now.
What shit?
Oh my god, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Chimpy. I'm still knitting.
You're knitting?
Yeah.
He's like, you do that a lot.
It's almost like I'm a knitting streamer. Oh my god.
Are you?
Yeah.
You act like I know that.
Disembodied voice. It's Chimpy.
Yeah, it's me. That one guy that does the Bushkin of Baba.
Yes. Babushka.
Babushka.
Yeah, no, like it's like genuinely, I'm a knitting streamer.
Oh. Yeah, I just joined the stream, say Babushka, and then kind of lurk for like a certain period of
No,
time.
really? That would be wild.
I know, isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy that I don't actually like watching streams?
What? I can't believe you don't like watching my stream. I'm so insulted. What
It's
the
more
F?
like streams in general.
What the F? What the F? I'm taking it personally though.
I'm
Tell
sorry,
Chimpy
but it
about
was
the goobers.
the goobers. What happened
The
with the goobers? What
The
are goobers? The goobers?
Are you in my Discord?
Yeah.
You should look at
Do I
Crossing
read
Creations right
anything?
now.
There's so many channels. Look.
We'll go to Crossing Creation.
Crafts and Creations. Goober is it?
Goobers.
Jesus.
The
Where?
goobers.
There's 50 plus images. Okay.
Well, there's not 50 plus goobers. You just don't look at channels. You just go to the bottom.
I don't. Okay. What are
The
goober
little
time?
guys. Little guys. Goobers.
What are goobers?
The little guys.
Or like, is it? But like more specifically, like, is it a group or is it like a specific
No, it's a
style?
style. It's a style of drawing, I guess.
I could very easily make my. I could very easily make my own
gotta go to respond
PFP
to say
look
hi.
like that.
Bye. Bye, Raindrop. Chimpy, you should make a goober.
I can't really draw.
But you can draw a goober.
Can I?
Yes.
I don't know.
Here, I'll send the video in that channel for context on how to draw a goober, because I'm so sure you can draw a goober. Hold on, I have to get the video again. Now, why is TikTok playing videos when I'm not on the video? That's wild.
Just TikTok is lame.
I'm so sorry. Oh wait, I liked the goober video. Hold on. I didn't save it.
Y'all want to know how?
You all want to know how to draw goobers? Anyways, okay, so it's going into the Crossing Creations.
Okay.
Watch that TikTok video.
Goobers.
I'm doing a colored goober. Excellent. I can't tell
Okay.
if small screen lag is me or part of stream. It's a different camera, so it's part of the stream.
It's not so much lag as it is just low frame rate.
Yeah, this is a 30 FPS, and then my normal camera is a 60. So
Is that a 30 FPS? It looks slower than that.
it's 30, but it's also a webcam, so it's probably going a little bit slower. It's like, it's not great.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, this used to be my camera that I used, and then I bought a nice camera, and now I use this one as a second camera.
Was it you who I pointed out? There was somebody else as well where I pointed out a slow frame rate camera. I might have done that a lot. If I noticed stuff like that. Just
yeah, like this camera is like one of the best that you can get without having like a camera. Or having like a C port. So like this one is still like
USB Type A.
Yeah, USB Type A, which is like, so it's the best you can get as a USB Type A. There's better ones that you can get as a USB C, and then obviously the better ones are just like getting a camera. So yeah, this one, like, it's 60 FPS and it has like the correct like ratio, but it doesn't have like great definition, which is why like my skin can look really bright or like super smooth, because the camera is not actually that great.
I think I have a similar camera and or same camera, but it's like 6 years old, so the microphone is really, really bad. I think you've heard me use it before.
I think I probably have, yeah.
Because it peaks, but it also sounds terrible. So when I scream into it, it explodes.
Oh my god!
And it's really funny. It's great for funny mic.
Oh, I bet. Oh my god!
But it's terrible for any other purpose.
Speaking of mics, oh my god, guys. Okay, so I was cleaning out my closet and I found a pop filter that I didn't know I had. So I have this pop filter. I don't know what the difference between this pop filter and the one that I have.
I have that same pop filter. Wait, hold on. It's in my drawer right here. Wait, let me turn on my camera.
Oh my god, no way.
Look at this shit.
Hold on.
You can't see very well, but it's like the exact same pop filter.
Oh my god, it is! What?
And then here's
That's
my
crazy.
snowball.
Oh, you have a snowball. Nice.
I have a snowball. Well, okay, so something that's funny. That pop filter, the camera that I was telling you about, and the blue snowball were all for my older sister about like 4 years ago.
Oh.
She never used them once. And then I was like, hey, can I have these? And she's like, sure. So I just took them.
Yoink, mine now.
She doesn't even have a computer. And my parents got her that shit because she wanted to make YouTube videos. And then she never did.
Oh, dang, man. Yeah, the pop filter that I have is like a metal grid rather than like a fabric one. And I don't know what the difference is. So I'm gonna have to go look it up and see which one's better for streaming.
Yeah, you can look it up pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
Do you use either of them?
No, yeah, I use the metal one. It's like attached to my mic right now.
Just double layer it.
I don't think that's necessary. I don't think it really works like that.
Who said it needed to be necessary? Just do it, because it's funny.
No one can see my mic. I'm the only person who can see my mic. It used to be that the mic was like on stream and you could see it, but like the arm is not long enough anymore, so you can't.
Did you get a new mic that just has a shorter arm?
No, I got a new desk. So the desk, the mic, the arm has to be attached on the back of the desk rather than the front. Because the front doesn't have a. The side would no. There's nothing on the side. You can't.
Okay.
Attach it on the side. Yeah, I had to attach it to the back. It's like a miracle that it fits on the back. Like
my snowball doesn't have an arm. It just has a stand. It's actually really annoying. I can't really use my numpad and barely use my arrow keys because of it, because I have it right between my mouse pad and my keyboard.
Oh, shoot. Did I really, Cherry? That's crazy. I showed up on their For You page on TikTok.
Oh, really?
After they started following me on Twitch. Your phone knows.
I don't use TikTok. So
I know. I could tell.
Everybody's like, oh, have you seen this one thing on TikTok? I'm like, no, I don't use it. I don't really use any social media. I guess you could say YouTube, if you want to count that as a social media.
YouTube is more akin to a search engine than a social media.
Yeah, and I that's pretty much all I use. That's
fair.
That.
Like, I didn't use any social media except for Facebook, because Facebook was like the social media at the time.
Yes, I know you're an old lady. We've gone over this.
What the f? What the f? Well, like the thing is Facebook was a social media at the time, but it wasn't even really a social media. It didn't even feel like one because you didn't go on Facebook to gain like a bunch of followers, right? Like Facebook was literally a place where like you and your friends could like hang out together and talk to each other. And it was like easy to get in contact, right? So like it's definitely a way different environment than social media today.
Yeah.
Like, no one was becoming famous on Facebook. Like, that wasn't a thing.
Well, I meant there were famous people on Facebook, but nobody was getting famous specifically for Facebook.
What about Twitch? I have a bunch of social media now. Like, I have an Instagram and a TikTok and a Twitch and a YouTube, like, everything.
I still don't have a Twitter. I don't think I will ever make a Twitter account.
Yeah, same.
I think I think the only reason I will ever make a Twitter account is just so that if I ever get big, and this is nobody will take my name.
That's literally the only reason why I have a Twitter account. It's literally that.
But I have a Facebook just because I got a Quest 2, and when I got it, you had to have a Facebook account. Otherwise, I would not have one. I have Instagram, and I have Snapchat, and both of those are just so I can stalk my friends when they post images.
Real. Yeah, like, honestly, I feel like if you can avoid having a social media until you're, like, at least high school, that's, like, ideal.
Oh, I didn't even get one until I was 16.
Yeah, I didn't get Facebook until I was 14, I think. And then I didn't get an Instagram until, like, 2016, so that was, like, 2 years after I graduated. But then Instagram was also, like, pretty new when I got it. Like, it was not, like, new, but it was, like... It wasn't, like, as established as it is now. Like, not everyone had an Instagram. Like, you only had an Instagram if you were, like, an artist or a cosplayer. Like, it wasn't, like, a thing that people had to just take pictures of themselves. It was, like, a place where you, like, showed, like, art.
That's something that's so funny is that, like, on my Instagram account, all I literally, there's nothing to recognize that it's me besides for my name, because it's my real name and then my online name. And so there's, like, nothing to recognize that it's me besides for those two names. It could be a complete stranger. I don't even have a PFP picture. And then every single time I just, like, look at it every once in a while to see what my friends have been posting. Somebody, like, random, like 3 generations away from my family, and they're like, would like to follow you, and I'm like, why? I don't even talk to you. Why do you want to follow me?
See, like, with mine is, like, nowhere near my, like, real name. I don't have my location on there or anything like that, and, like, there's, like, basically no personal stuff on there. So it's, like, you would, like, if you were from, like, my high school and you were trying to find me, you would have to be, like, lucky, first of all, and then, like, really digging, because, like...
So you don't even have, like, another account for personal stuff. You just only have one that's your online.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's only cosplay. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. I follow you now.
Yeah. It's just cosplay. I don't have, like, a personal... Like, because, like, I talk about my personal life, like, on Twitch, but, like... And I take pictures of myself that I keep for myself, but putting them online, I don't feel really the need to, so...
It's not so much that I feel the need to, like, share my personal life, as it's just, like, I don't have a need to not share it. So, like, if somebody asks, I'll tell them, but I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, guess what? My full name is... I'm just like...
No. What I mean is, like, if I'm hanging out with my friends and it's not at a convention, or, like, something that we're filming for, like, a vlog or something like that, then, like, I don't feel the need to, like, put it on Instagram, because I don't... Like, not because I'm afraid that people will look at it and be like... It's like, I just don't care enough to post. Like, like, it's a lot of effort to do that, so I'm just kind of like, whatever, I don't care.
I'm too lazy, I don't care.
Pretty much. Like, I used to post, like, my progress of knitting all the time, and I've just, like, not done that. And, like, I feel like I should do that. At least.
What motivates you to keep on streaming?
I find streaming out of, like, all of the, like, social medias that I've ever done, like, extremely rewarding and entertaining. Like, I feel the same way with TikTok as well, although less now. Like, when I first started TikTok, like, it was like the only thing I did during quarantine, because it was the only thing I could do, was like, I got into cosplay and I filmed TikToks, and it was like a very cool creative outlet, and I feel like Twitch is the same way. Like,
okay, so for
yeah.
TikTok for me, there's two reasons why I don't really use TikTok. One of them is like I just don't really want to get in like the mindset of just like scrolling through 15-second videos all the time, because I have a friend who will literally like just every second he's sitting down when he's not doing something, he's watching TikTok. I don't want to get in that mindset.
No, that's fair. And honestly, that's a habit that I want to get out of, because it's awful.
Okay, I don't ever plan to drink, at least like because my family has a bad history with that. I don't really plan to get high or any substance, because I have a bad history with like being very I wouldn't say addicted, but I have a hard time like.
No, I totally understand, Chippy. I don't drink or like participate in like recreational drugs either. Like,
yeah,
and it's like almost for the exact same reasons. So, and like there's other reasons as well, but like you can do it. And like honestly, if you encounter people in your life that force you to drink, you become no longer friends with those people.
Okay,
like, genuinely, because your friends will not force you to drink.
Yeah. Okay, there are two things that I want. Like, I have never been peer pressured into doing anything, and I highly doubt I will be. Also, but to be fair, I also have never been to a public high school, so I don't fully get that.
That's
the
fair.
whole, because I'm not. I don't know, since I've never been, but I feel like that's a whole different kind of beast.
I feel like it happens less in adult life than it does when you're a teenager. Because in your adult life, people kind of like all have the understanding that everyone makes their own decisions. So like, if your friends are like, hey, we're gonna go to a club, and you're like, oh, by the way, guys, I don't drink, and they're all like, oh, that's cool. Like, they have like these non-alcoholic drinks. Like, that's generally what happens, rather than being like, oh, come on, man, you don't want to be a bummer now, will you? Like, no one does that.
Yeah,
like,
and it's not even so much like I'm like, I don't want people drinking or getting high. Like, if my friends are like, I'm gonna smoke this weed, I'm gonna be like, go for it. I'm not.
Yeah, totally. And I'm the exact same way. Like a few of my friends do drink, and we go to like pubs and stuff, but they know that I don't. And so like literally the combination there is that like if you go to a pub, you're going to a pub rather than a club. Like, clubs don't really sell non-alcoholic drinks, but you can actually, it's even better if you tell the bartender like, oh, I'm the designated driver. It doesn't matter if you are or not, but if you tell the bartender like, I'm the designated driver, they will not give you alcohol. So, like, you could always do that if you're, like, nervous about them, like, accidentally mixing your drink up or something like that. That doesn't really happen, but, like, you know, if you're nervous about it, you could be like, I'm the designated driver, like, I cannot drink alcohol tonight. And then, and they'll give you all the options. Like, usually they have lemonade, and if they have, like, rum and Coke, they usually have, like, you know, the Coca-Cola by itself, so you can have that, and, like, you know, there's always water.
Okay, I'm not gonna say who, but I have been in calls with my friends when they are high, and it's funny. Like, seeing my friends intoxicated, and they're just like babbling through their words and just like not saying things properly. It's funny.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you're, yeah, and I mean, like, yeah, I mean, same. Like, I've been in the same room with my friends when they're high as well. Like, it's just like, I don't feel like peer pressure happens as much as an adult as it did when you're a teenager. And even when I was a teenager, everyone kind of understood that I wasn't gonna, like, drink. At the time, they were like, oh, it's because you're a good kid and you don't want to drink because it's illegal because we're underage.
You're the mama's boy.
But then, like, it kind of came to the point where people realized that, like, it was just, like, I just never had a desire to. And, you know, because teenagers are idiots. Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, teenagers want you to participate with what they're doing so that they have someone to do the bad thing with, whereas adults kind of are like, there's gonna be adults that try to peer pressure you into doing things, obviously, because humans are humans, but, like, I feel like it happens less. And it's usually with stuff like, it's usually with stuff like, let's say you're, like, at an amusement park and you really don't want to go on this roller coaster. Like, it's more like that type of peer pressure where they're like, come on, go on the roller coaster with me. Come on, you have to go on the roller coaster with me.
Okay, to be fair, I'm
yeah.
usually the one doing that because I have the
Good.
kind of minds just for this one point, like because like you said that and just made me think of this. At amusement parks, I'm usually the one making everybody go on the rides because I'm
Good,
like,
nice.
go on it once, and if you don't like it, then don't go on it again.
Yeah, no, totally. And I feel like that type of peer pressure is like, as long as the person is like, oh, I can't go on this ride because like I have like really low blood pressure or whatever, and
Well,
it's
you
gonna
know, if
make
they're
me
gonna
faint.
be like, I will
but like
break my
otherwise,
back.
yeah, exactly. This is like, it's like otherwise, if they're like, I'm too scared to go on this ride. Like, I feel like peer pressure in that situation is kind of like, come on, you're
I
not
will
that scared.
peer
Come on.
pressure them, and if they take longer than like 5 minutes or 10, I'm just gonna like, fine, all right, you don't want to go, I won't make you, but you're
Yeah.
missing out.
And it's like, come on, like it's gonna be cool. Yeah, no, totally. Like, yeah, I totally agree with you. That's so, yeah. Or just like, I don't know, like my friends, like we will like be like, hey, we should do this thing, and we'll like peer pressure to do them, stuff like that. But like my friends know that like there's a lot of food that freak me out, and so like if they like are say like, hey, do you want to try this, like try this food, and I say no, they usually don't go like, oh, come on, you probably like it. They usually don't, because they know that a lot of food freak me out. So like, it's like,
yeah, knowing people's boundaries definitely help.
Yeah. And I mean, like, obviously you learn that over time.
Yeah.
And I just explain it to people, and then people are like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Can we get an example? Because now that you say that, I'm like, what foods are like that?
Oh, it's like, I don't, like, it's just like in general, like I have like a food like phobia, and it's not food in general that scares me, it's like food being prepared wrong that scares me.
Oh, so like
meats usually, like if me or my family are not preparing the meat, or I didn't watch someone prepare meat, like it kind of like it makes me nervous. Some restaurants I'm kind of like, okay, this is a safe restaurant, like they're gonna do fine. But if it's like a restaurant I've never been to, I will not order anything with meat in it,
okay.
unless it's their specialty. Like if this restaurant is like, we make the best chicken, then I'm like, okay, your chicken is probably good then. Seafood anywhere, I can't have it unless it's
I just
sushi.
don't like seafood in general.
That's fair. What other things? If people give me like chocolate bars or like cookies or crackers or anything like that, I have to check the expiry date. Otherwise, like if I eat it, I'll be really nervous about it, even though technically those types of things don't really expire. Like you can eat crackers like after the expiry date, they're just gonna be stale, but like I have to check.
I mean, I bet you've heard this a million times, and like, of course I'm not gonna like say it, but that is really just like specifically chocolate. Like,
well,
I don't
like
think
anything,
I've ever
like anything that you would like that's in a package that you would hand to me, I have to check the expiry date. Like anything. So like, or like, let's say we have like sour, even cans. It like, even cans. Like, so like, let's say like we have sour cream in the fridge, and we're having something that needs sour cream. Like, I have to check the date, even if I check the date the day before. Like, I always check the date of stuff, and it's like an anxiety thing that I've had my entire life. And I just kind of have to deal with it. And like, it kind of sucks because it means that like, if I am out with my friends and we're like, hey, we're gonna go to a restaurant, like sometimes I'll be totally fine. I'll be able to go to any restaurant they choose, and then sometimes I'll be like so freaked out that like I will have to choose the safest option on the menu, which is usually a salad, and like salads suck, man. Like, I don't want to eat the salad, but like it is the only food that like I'll eat without having a panic attack. Like it is, yeah. It's like a
okay. That is a completely different scenario. So I'm like, if somebody said that to me, I would be like, sure, I understand that must not be fun, but like I understand that people have like their own things. But my cousins are the type of people where, or like there's my like young cousin who I think is like around 12. I think they're turning 13 soon. Won't eat like anything unless it came from the freezer or is McDonald's.
Oh, weird.
They're that kind. No, because they're like, I don't like that food. Why not? Because I haven't had it. And you're like, bro. But they
Oh,
won't
yeah.
try new foods.
Yeah,
Like-
Cherry, I have the same thing, and that's like where the food fear stemmed from. It first stemmed from like the fear was getting food poisoning, and that was the fear. So it usually only affected like hamburgers. Was actually like the only thing I couldn't eat was like hamburgers, and everything else was fine. And then I took, oh my god, and then I took Food Safe, and that ruined my entire life. I took Food Safe, and because I had to for like my job, and after that, like there were so many more foods in my list that I was like, oh my god, there's so much stuff that can give me food poisoning. And like, yeah, I do have that as well. Like, so if someone says they have like the flu, I hate that person for like for the whole week that they're around me. Like,
even if they're on a
like-
call.
no, the call is fine. And also like it actually doesn't freak me out if I know why they're getting sick. So like, let's say if someone gets drunk, or they have heat stroke, or they like ate a food that I didn't also eat, and they're getting sick, that like that's fine. But if they're like, oh, I have a stomach bug, I'm like, if you get any more near to me, I'm going to fight you. I'm gonna fist fight you right now. Like, do not. Like, it freaks me out.
No, it's funny. I'm the complete opposite. A story that I don't remember if I've told you, but I've told some other people, like on the that I met from the dungeon server, is that when I was a kid, like 7 or 6 or maybe even 8, I don't remember specifically how old. Me and my family were at the beach, and me being a tiny little idiot, I found a Yogurtland cup and spoon that wasn't even ours. It was just some random people's stuff. Scooped it full of sand and started eating it. I ate sand with a found Yogurtland bowl and cup.
I
like
hate that.
Yeah. So I never get sick.
To be fair, neither do I. That's a thing. Like I grew up on a farm, and like, so like my immune system is crazy, and I think that's actually why I'm more afraid, is because I don't get sick very often. So to me, it's like an unknown, rather than like something I'm actually gonna catch, you know? Oh, my friends, my mom started sneaking things in my food. Dude, if someone, oh my god. Dude, like, if I found out one of my friends, like, served me expired food, it could be literally, like, 2 weeks later, and I could be totally fine. I probably would be totally fine. But if I found that out, I would never eat at their place again. Like, that is, like, I would cry.
Question: when you say that, is it, like, sneaking vegetables or sneaking other things? I don't want to be too specific if you don't want to share, but like, I feel like that is a slight deviation, because if it's just vegetables, it's not that bad, but if they're sneaking like pills or some other random crap, that would not be good.
Yeah, if you're like really, really young, I feel like sneaking vegetables into food is like not too bad.
If your parents made brownies, but then like put spinach or broccoli or something in there, that's completely fine. Honestly, I see that as like a reasonable way to get kids to eat vegetables. But like,
yeah, there's a lot. Guys, it's COVID was not a great time for me.
COVID is great. It gave me a reason to stay inside.
No, well, okay, yeah, like, I mean, like, that, but, like, I mean, like, COVID, like, literally having a worldwide pandemic was my worst fear.
Oh, yeah, no, I bet.
Like, it was not great. For, like, the first, like, 2 or 3 weeks, I couldn't even leave the house to, like, go for walks. Because I was so freaked out about everything. And then anytime my parents brought in, like, groceries, I had to wash everything. Like, it was not okay. I had COVID 3 times. I only had it once. When I finally did get COVID, because I got it, like, after having both booster shots and, like, after the vaccine, it was okay. Like, I had a sore throat and I had a fever. Like, my appetite didn't even go away. Like, it was, like, I felt tired, I had a fever, and, like, I had a sore throat. I didn't even lose my sense of smell or taste. Like, you know? It was kind of okay.
I have never gotten COVID.
I'm back. Welcome back, Raindrop. Yeah, I know that the food thing is a really weird one. But I found out that that I'm not like the only person, and that kind of like made it better. Actually through TikTok, where usually people who have the same food fear as me is usually with fruit. Because they see the fruit as like in like a perpetual state of rotting, because basically as soon as you take a fruit off of its plant, it starts rotting. And so like they couldn't eat like strawberries and bananas because they rot really fast.
But bananas don't
yeah.
rot.
Yeah, I know. Like logically they don't, obviously. But like for people who have a food fear, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, they have, you know. I was in school during COVID. I was socially awkward because of it. Yeah, that's fair. I was luckily out of school because I feel like going to school during COVID would have not been great.
The funny thing about COVID is that I literally just started taking online classes and then COVID hit. So I never changed. I was already taking online classes.
Oh, lol. Chimby's in the VC Emory.
Yeah,
although I try to, like, with the food fear thing, it is something I'm trying to become better at, because it's not something that I can live my whole life being afraid of eating. Especially since I have to eat, like, a lot because I have a really high metabolism. Cause,
you lucky
yeah.
bastard. I want high metabolism.
Dude, it's great in one respect, but it's also terrible because it does mean that I have to eat a lot of healthy food. I don't think people understand. Like, I have to eat a lot of good food because bad food doesn't work. Like, it doesn't help.
Okay, this is just something that my parents have drilled into my brain since I was a kid. Always have vegetables with dinner. And so I do.
I mean,
no matter
yes.
what I'm eating, I always have vegetables. And that's just like a good habit.
It is a good habit. That is an excellent habit. I'm just really lucky because fruits and vegetables are safe foods for me. Like, fruits and vegetables can, like, never be bad. So, like, except for lettuce. Lettuce sometimes is, like, kind of, like, sketchy sometimes. But, like, that's good. Most breads are completely fine. Most, like, crackers and stuff like that, perfectly fine. It's usually just meat that's, like, I can't have. Or any, like, condiment that has to be in the fridge. So, like, mayonnaise...
Oh, I love mayonnaise.
Like, mayonnaise are great, but, like, mayonnaise at my house are fine because I can look at the expiry date. Like, if I go to a
but, like,
restaurant...
mayonnaise at, like, a restaurant?
Yeah, that's what freaked me out. And then, yeah, meat is usually fine if it's cooked at home, but not in a restaurant, it's, like, okay. Like, bacon is usually, like, always safe. It's really hard to mess up bacon. Burgers are never safe. Chicken is 50-50.
Isn't chicken, like, one of the easiest meats to cook? Or is it pork?
Pork is.
Pork? Okay.
Pork, and, like, pork is really easy to cook because you don't... Yeah, pork is really easy to cook. What are we doing before COVID lockdown? What was I doing? I was a barista at Starbucks. Yeah.
That's very specific.
No, I was a barista at Starbucks during the week, and then on the weekends I worked at a parkour gym. And then I got fired from the parkour gym.
What? I want to work at a parkour gym. That sounds awesome.
It's awesome. It was really great. And I quit Starbucks January of 2020. So it didn't have anything to do with COVID. I was just already had been planning to quit. And then I was like, okay, I'd rather, like, not work all of January. I have 2 conventions in February, so I might as well not work. And then I'll start looking for jobs in March. So I didn't work January and February, and then when I went to go look for jobs in March, I got a job at the end of March, or at the beginning of March, I mean, and they were like, oh, you can start next Monday. Guess when the lockdown happened?
Next Monday?
Yeah, pretty much. Or it actually happened on the Friday, but basically they called me, they're like, we can't train you because we can't have you be on the boats with everyone. So we're going to call you when things calm down. So I didn't end up starting work until the end of April. So I ended up having January, February, March, and April off. Which was a little crazy. I guess, yeah. I'm here. I'm in Sydney, Australia to stay for a few months. Yo! Oh, that's cool. Have fun. Vegetables, like potatoes. Potatoes are also pretty good. Potatoes are pretty much always safe.
Okay, Xander. Who I was on a call with earlier, and I was actually planning to rejoin a call, and then I saw you in here, and I was like, ooh.
Okay.
Apparently will eat potatoes raw. They call them a starchy potato.
Yeah, I mean, you can eat potatoes raw. Like, it's not recommended.
It's not bad. It's just like,
Hello, Misha.
why?
Oh, gee, it's Smash 50. It is. Yeah, I mean, like, I actually do have now that I'm thinking about it, I do have a lot more safe foods than I previously thought. It's usually when I go to restaurants or if someone gives me food. So, like, if I go to someone's house, that, like, it makes me nervous to eat food at other people's houses. And it's nothing to do with, like, distrust of them, really. It's just that, like, it's a new environment, and there's one person I can think of that I always trust their food, and it's always fine. And they literally work in a kitchen, so, you know. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, that seems weird, but I definitely feel like there's a lot weirder symptoms.
Yeah.
Or, like, things that people have.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks when, like, obviously my friends want to go to, like, a new restaurant, so they're just like, oh, this new restaurant just opened up, we should go check it out. And I'm like, I can't, because I will not be able to eat anything here. But that kind of sucks, but that doesn't happen too often, so... Person I trust their food and they work in the kitchen. Is that Gordon Ramsay? No, it's Spoons.
At least we got Flavor Town! Yeah!
Using this color gooper as my Twitch profile picture. Excellent. To be fair, Spoons is also Italian like I am, so like Spoons cooks things like an Italian, and Italian food is just, you know? So
Italian food is overrated, but I still think it's good most of the time.
What the F, bro? I'm gonna fight you.
It's overrated, but it's good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely overrated.
I think you are talking about Italian restaurants. I don't think you've ever had like Italian food made by an Italian.
No, I haven't. I don't think I actually. I think I'm like 3% Italian, but I know it's very slim. But
I'm half Italian. You can fight me.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if we ever meet up, you can make me some spaghetti or whatever the hell you want to.
Oh, excellent! I will make you some spaghetti. Spaghetti. You know, actually though, if like Spoons is also here, if you ever visit, like Spoons makes like homemade like tomato sauce, like, and it's, oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god.
I don't know who Spoons is, but okay.
Spoons used to stream. They don't stream anymore, but they are in the cult tier. I mean, like, they're just one of my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, they're also a cosplayer. If you go on my Instagram, they cosplayed. I think the latest one that we cosplayed together was I was cosplaying Wilbur and they were cosplaying Quackity. So that's Spoons.
Okay.
Welcome back. Guys, we're on row 100.
That sounds like a lot.
It is a lot.
How long have you been doing that one thingy? What would you call it?
Well, it's the back of a sweater.
Okay.
It's a lot longer than I usually take. It usually takes me a month and a half to make a sweater. But because I'm only doing this sweater on stream, it's been taking me a lot longer. So, like, the only time I ever pick up this is, like, on Fridays and sometimes on Saturdays. So
the very rare time that you stream on Saturday.
Well, no, I always stream on Saturday. I don't always stream knitting. I usually stream Minecraft on Saturdays. Are your hands okay? Oh yeah, totally. They're actually like genuinely totally okay. I do stretches and stuff for my hands and everything like that. I used to be a climber as well. I take really good care of my hands because if I, you know, like grow up and become like 80 and I'm no longer able to knit, I would probably go into a very deep depression. That's not a lie.
Speaking of hands, I went skating today, but I hadn't done it in such a long time that like I didn't know which skates were good. So I just went in there. I was like, "Hey, can I have size 13s?" And then I put them on. And then I'm like, yeah, this really hurts my left foot. So I'm like, hey, can I try new ones? I put those ones. I'm like, this one doesn't have much ankle support. So then I put on new ones, but all of them had laces. So now like the sides of my fingers are really rubbed off because I've just been kept on tying my little skates.
Oh no. Mischief is about to judge you.
Hey, I can skate
Mischief's
relatively well.
Mischief's a hockey player.
My dad was a hockey player, and he was, it seemed like he was pretty good. I mean, he can skate
Dude,
backwards
that
perfectly
requires
fine,
buying
but
skates. Skates are expensive.
yeah, skates are expensive, and we just don't skate very often.
Like, dude,
Like,
if you
that was
skate
my
like
first
if
time
you skate
skating.
like once a year, it's not worth it to bring your own skates.
I pretty much do. I really don't skate that much.
Yeah.
My dad has skates because he used to skate a lot, but I don't.
Oh my god. Bishop, this would be like the advice of me being like, oh, you should buy climbing shoes. They're better than the rented ones at the climbing gym. You should just buy climbing shoes. You can just get them used. Like, it's a safety thing. Yeah, like, but like, climbing shoes are, like, rented climbing shoes are stinky. You know how many feet go in there?
No.
It's a lot. It's a lot. They don't clean them very well.
They
like spray antibacterial spray in them, and then they're just like, yep, that's it.
That's how skates work.
Yep.
And
yep,
bowling shoes.
Yep. I think it's like pretty similar. Like, to be fair, the ice skates do provide ankle support and all that sort of stuff, but like, and rented shoes are they're suckier than just buying your own, obviously, because they're not as tight as buying your own, but they don't necessarily pose a safety issue, to be fair.
I mean, it's very
but you
easy.
could break your ankle climbing too. To be fair, you could break your ankle climbing too. I've seen it happen. I do not want to think about how my feet have been in there before. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. If you guys ever go climbing, if any of you guys ever go climbing and you have to get rented shoes, wear socks. I don't care what the people say where they're just like, don't wear socks with climbing shoes, it's really bad. Don't. If you're renting shoes, wear socks. Please.
Why the hell would I not wear socks? That
Because
sounds
with
like
climbing shoes, you generally don't. But if you're renting them, you wear socks. That's nothing to do with the quality of your shoe. Let's be fair. Yeah, I mean, that is true. To be fair.
I don't think I would ever want to climb without socks on.
If you buy your own shoes, you would climb without socks on, trust.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean,
never mind about working
you
out.
are...
My parents took over my space. No! Lucifer, no! Lucifer, if you have enough room in your room, you can work out in your room. That's where I usually... Obviously, you have to have, like, the space for it. No, I don't? Okay, well... Yeah. But are they comfy without socks? Climbing shoes are not comfy general. They're not supposed to be. But if you mean, do you feel the fact that you're not wearing socks? Not really. They fit differently than normal shoes. They don't slide around or anything like that. If they slide around, your shoes are too big. They're very molded to how a foot actually is, rather than being like an oval. Yeah. I'm getting Heelys with wheels in the front and back. So roller skates.
Yeah,
So roller skates. Climbing shoes are meant to be uncomfortable because climbers hate themselves. Real. Guys, climbers do hate themselves. They do guys, we climb up really big mountains to come back down to tell all of our friends that we climbed up the really big mountain. Like, real.
So have you actually climbed like a real mountain?
Yeah, I've done 3 peaks.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that sounds like
I did them when
torture.
I was 14.
I can't do that. I'm terrified of heights.
Okay, so when you climb peaks, you're usually, it's not like a cliff face. You're usually hiking most of the time, and then sometimes you're climbing, and then you would like get to a plateau, and you would like, you know, walk a little bit more hiking, and then you would go up a cliff face or whatever. But I'm trying to say is that like when you're doing peaks, there's not really a point where you actually know how high you are. Like you can't look down and then you see like the bottom and it's really far away. It's like kind of like you're walking up a mountain. Like if you're walking up like a hill, there's not really a height, if that makes sense. That's how it feels to climb up peaks, at least, like mountains. In a gym, you definitely can see the bottom. So have you ever tried bouldering? Competitive. Oh, competitive boarding. Yeah. I was a competitive climber when I climbed. I was on the national team for speed climbing. I went to Worlds for speed climbing. I went to nationals for both boulder and lead climbing. For years. I started climbing when I was in grade 9, then I was 13, and then I was on a competitive team until I was 19. And I did like a lot of competitions, and I won a couple of them. I was usually top 3. There was a point in time where I was like middle pack, so like in my category there was about 10 people, because climbing is not actually that big of a sport. Like it was the same people you competed against everywhere. Like it was the exact same people, and there wasn't a lot. Like literally almost every single person that went to climbing for the Olympics, I either knew or competed against. Like there's not a lot of climbers. Like the one of the Japanese girls that was in the bouldering at the Olympics, I was at the world competition she was at in Italy. I talked to her. So, like, the 2 people that they sent from Canada, one of them I competed against and won in one of my competitions, and the other one trains at my gym. Like, climbing is not that big of a sport. Like, there's not a ton of climbers. If you are in climbing, you basically know everyone in your country who climbs competitively. Like, that's just how it be. Yeah. It's a little bit crazy. Like, I don't know a lot of the younger people now because I don't compete anymore, but when I was competing, I knew everyone. So, like, I wish I want to compete again, though. Oh my god. I just don't have the time to train like I used to. Dang. Uh-oh. We're getting to the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There was some blue that I should have added. Uh-oh. We'll add it next round. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh, this is taking a while.
What is?
I'm trying the goober.
A goober. Oh my god. A chimby goober.
A gooby chimby. And I made it slouch, and I don't know why, and at first it looked like I had boobs, and I don't know why.
Just make it more boxy.
More boxy. It just...
Yeah, like draw straighter lines rather than round ones, and then it won't look like you have boobs.
Trust me. That doesn't make any sense to this non-artist brain.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you draw a curved line, then it's gonna look like you have a chest. If you draw a straight line, like, down, then it's gonna make you look like the flat.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I made it look better now, and I did just make it look flatter, but
okay.
It took a bit. I also just realized I made my hair go the wrong way, so I have to erase that now.
Hello, Milo, hello.
I want you to know that my PFP, the same image that I've been using for 3 years, I have not changed at all. It has been the same image.
Because I have to undo this row. I have messed up on this row. This is fine. Sleeping all night, keep on dreaming from me. Words are just whispers and lies that I'll never believe.
Shit. No. Ah.
Cleaning time, excellent. Alright, guys. Let's find out who's live.
Are you gonna end stream soon?
Yeah, I have to do some writing. I have to do it, like, now. If it's gonna be bad. Oh my god, guys. Guess who's live? It's our favorite Minecraft streamer.
I'm not streaming.
Anyways, Trashy's on a new SMP, guys. You know, another one.
Another new one?
Another new one. So we're gonna read
Wow,
Trashy.
okay.
I will probably be in chat for a little bit, while I write. So if you guys want to get my attention, I will only probably be reading chat. I probably won't be, like, listening to Trashy because I need to write. But yeah. I'll see you guys over there. I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. It might be Minecraft. If it's Minecraft, it will be either Better MC or Meadow SMP. I'm not sure. What do you mean invalid username? What the F, bro?
Professional streamer over here.
That's my sleep schedule, and I sleep at 5 a.m. and I work at 8 a.m. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Milo. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, I'll see you guys over there.